Hello, hello. Here we are. We are here. You guys should be audible now. Hello and welcome to Wrath of the Godkin, the D&D campaign where psychedelic dragon rides are par for the course. Say hello to Ronnie the Bugbear Fighter, Waylon the Human Paladin, Kelken the Firbolg Druid, Oz the Kenku Wizard, and Affinity the Tiefling Bard. Our heroes are experts at getting themselves into trouble, but before they do exactly that, let's remind you viewers at home what happened previously on Wrath of the Godkin. So last time, the party infiltrated Pirate Captain Scorch's manor in an attempt to steal the horn he uses to contact the vile Godkin, Nautilus Bloodfoam. Way and Oz went in disguise as Bilkhaven and Big Kev, respectively. They got held up by some inquisitive guards, but an invisible fin flung the wild-shaped Kel at one of the guards, resulting in the guard screaming and flailing as Kel the rat clung to his face. This provided enough cover for the others to sneak upstairs and for Kel to escape and surveil the house rodent style. The party found the horn in a locked drawer in Scorch's office, but just as they were preparing to escape, Scorch came down the hallway toward them. Way managed to distract him until Kel could get inside, causing a scene and being knocked out of wild shape. The guards were called, and Kel was taken as a prisoner out of the down to the wine cellar to be interrogated. Some of the guards brought out Scorch's latest monster acquisition, a Dalmatian-spotted displacer beast, Kitten. The mistreatment of the kitten caused Kel to flip his lid, wild shape into Kelk, the giant elk, and start combat. Meanwhile, Oz accidentally blinked himself too hard and wound up on the ethereal plane, riding a mystical laser-shooting dragon toward swarms of attacking bat creatures. Now, before we get started, just a reminder, you can donate to change the outcome of the game, and the rewards are listed right there on the screen below my face. Here we go. It's Summerfire 1 Mall, aka Tuesday, in our parlance, at 11 a.m., and the party is hot to go in Scorch's basement, fighting some of his guards while a confused displacer kitten looks on sadly. Who will win this fight for feline hearts and minds? Oddish, kick off that battle theme. Let's get this party started. Okay, so right now we're at the top of the turn order in the basement of Scorch's manor. The party has already done one turn of combat. Oz is elsewhere. We'll probably check in with him in a second. But for now, we are... Hey, Knuckles Jack. Hey, Brady. Welcome in. Let's snooze the first ad break of this thing. We're playing D&D tonight, so I will not be as attentive to chat as I am during our horrible Battletoads nights. All the horrible games we've been playing recently on Twitch. Oh, my God. But now it's D&D time. It is the Bandit Captain's turn to act. And we are going to... he's right in front of Way, so what he's probably going to do is strike at Way. He's not looking too hot, Way. You can tell the Bandit Captain right in front of you is getting bloodied a little bit. I will not be super attentive, however, to chat. However, our lovely players and mods will be here to speak to you in chat. So feel free to reach out to them. If you have a lore question or like, what the hell's going on, you can always ask and someone will try to explain as best they can. Let's pull out the Bandit Captain, and he's gonna do some multi-attacks. Okay, first off, he's going to do a scimitar swipe on Way. For 7, it's gonna miss. He's going to try to dagger strike Way. For 10, that's also gonna miss. So he is not doing well. His arm is really hurting him. He's trying to swipe, but you easily dodge out of the way as this bloodied bandit captain is coming towards you. Next up is the lizard folk, who has been eradicated. So he is off the turn order. You guys killed him last round. Kel, it's your go.
Okay, I'd like to get the charge attack in, so I'm going to take the attack of opportunity, run 20 feet up, and then 20 feet back down, like so.
So the Hobgoblin Devastator will do an attack of opportunity on you. As a result of that, he's got a quarterstaff, and he's going to two-handed attack with it. For 18. Okay. Let's see how much damage this guy does when he's bonking you on the ass as you're running away. 6 plus 21 force. That doesn't seem right.
Well, that's a
lot of damage. Okay.
That's what's on his sheet. I shit you not.
No
I didn't
way.
make this guy up. It says his quarterstaff attack does 1d8 bludgeoning and 3d8 force damage.
Holy shit.
You know, I wasn't expecting that because I think that knocks me out of wild shape.
No.
Yeah, it does. It does knock you out of wild shape. You'll take 5 additional damage. So as you are running away to take this attack of opportunity, as you've done many times in your D&D Wrath of the Godkin career, you start running and find your hooves disappearing, and you go flying across the room into this barrel and get knocked down for a second. When you stand back up, you are now Kelken. Do you have your Kel token? Or do you need it?
I think I need my token, unless I can just drag it out.
You probably can, but I'll give you one here.
Thank you.
Kelk is gone. Oops, wait.
No, it's okay. I take 5 hit points. I remember the maths.
No, it's not that. It's just that I forgot where you were
Turn
in
order.
the turn order, but let's just put you in at 12 because you were ahead of Scout, regardless. At turn, let's just say 14 and leave you down there for now. Okay. So you've taken this attack, but you can no longer charge. You've used some of your movement, and you quickly stand, and you are ready for whatever move you want to pull now that you're out of wild shape.
I'm just gonna then use Erupting Earth on this square over here.
Okay, let me draw that for you. Please leave that up for a second.
I forgot to turn on Linger, but I'll do it again.
Okay. Loving this Persona music. Okay, got it.
Awesome.
All right. So that Earth
and
begins
that
to
is-
erupt. They need to make some saves, correct? Dex
Yes,
save
they do.
for Hobgoblin Devastator and Pirate Captain. Okay, Bandit Captain. Actually, I usually do top to bottom, so let's do Hobgoblin Devastator first. He's got to take a. Basically, he has to make this save or die. They both have to make the save or die. They might take half damage if they make the save, though. Okay, roll 1 for Hobgoblin Devastator. He fails.
Yeah.
And he,
Hell yeah.
even though he knocked you out of wild shape, he immediately gets his revenge and is destroyed, skewered by these erupting, I don't know what you want to say, but like stalagmites, I guess, coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
I think it's stalagmite, right? Stalactite, stalagmite,
Yeah.
ceiling,
Stalactites have to hold
ground.
tight to stay on the ceiling.
There's always some way to remember that stuff. Okay. Hobgoblin Devastator is out. His reign of terror is no more. Okay. Now it is time for the Bandit Captain to do his dex. He's got pretty good dex. So this might not be a happy ending. 15, he makes it and beats it.
Damn.
Therefore, he only takes 8 damage. However, he was already on his last legs, so right now he's just wobbling, coughing up blood, not looking very good at all. Thank you for the mod appreciation, Knuckles Jack. Love to see it. Salute yourselves, oh mods. Let's get you a round of applause. There we go. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's playing on stream. That's what it's like to be a mod. You get praised, but you can't even feel it. Okay.
I don't know if it makes a difference against his total hit points, but I think that was 9 damage if it's halved.
Yes.
Did he have 1 hit point?
No. He has
Damn.
3 currently.
Nice try.
I tried my best.
I did subtract 1 extra from it there. Okay. It is Scout's turn. The Elven Scout lady, and she is going to do 2 ranged actually, she's in Ronnie range. So she is not going to back off from that, knowing how bad that could happen if she tries to take an attack of opportunity. So she's going to do short sword attacks against Ronnie as best she can. You see the look of fear in her eyes going up against a much bulkier opponent in terms of musculature. Okay, short
Ronnie
sword attack
flexing.
1. Yeah, Ronnie flexes flexfully. 19 is the AC to beat.
That
And
it is.
they both miss. Ronnie easily deflects both these sword attacks. The lady, the ranger, scout, you can tell she is a little bit more comfortable using that bow. And as you're easily deflecting these attacks, you can see that you're obviously the better fighter in this context. Speaking of, Ronnie, it is your turn.
Well, we're just gonna take a swing on her. Feels promising.
That will hit. Okay. With one swipe, you cut her HP in half.
See what happens now. Oh, that doesn't feel good.
That one misses. She falters a little bit, and you were swiping for a standing opponent when her inadvertent knocking herself over basically allowed her to dodge. All right, would you like to add any mustard to that?
Yeah, I guess I'll use my other priest charge to take another swing.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oof.
13 will hit. That's her AC.
Oh, love it.
You
That feels-
obliterate her, chopping her cleanly in half. Both halves fall over, and she wishes she had picked another line of work. Anything else you would like to do?
15, 20. Yeah, I'll go over to here, which I think if I do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I can do.
This stuff, if you cut directly, is difficult terrain from here to here.
I think I was here.
So you go here, 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 or five, or
I think I was
10,
one square
20.
south of where you're putting me.
you're right. That's 10. 10. Yeah, I think you still would be able to do it. All right, but you're out of moves, or do you have a bonus action?
Nope.
Okay, Way, it is your go.
Yeah, let me pull my character sheet. I'm going to rape character sheet. And then wait. Rapier this guy as soon as it pops up.
Did your mic get quiet? You feel like you're quieter than normal.
Oh, I turned my face away from the mic.
Okay.
It's better now?
Yes. All right. The various thorn will just miss. Wait. Is that sneak attack if Ronnie's within range? I don't think it is. Is it?
Sneak attack doesn't give you advantage, also, I don't think. You get it if you have advantage.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. Second attack.
Ooh.
Also miss. 2 swing and a misses. This guy is like Neo dodging the bullets somehow. But instead of bullet trails all around him, it's his own blood as he flies around, as he flails. You honestly feel a little bit too bad to strike this guy. Anything else you would like to do?
I think I'm gonna do Vivarius Thorn to heal Kel.
Sure.
Ooh, thank you.
2d6 plus 2. So you get 14.
Ooh, that feels better. Thank you.
Do we have a range on Vivarius Thorn? I think it would be in range this time, but I'm wondering if I ever even set that.
No, there's no range mentioned.
Can you make a note of it that it is going to be 30 is the range on that? All right. Kel is healed. You see now that you are clearly in about to win this fight, but from behind this barrel you see this bard, and it looks like he is conjuring up some kind of spell. things look like they might take a turn for the worse. However, we are now going to hop over to a different situation.
I'm so
Well,
excited
Thor.
to see this map.
Wait.
Wait,
Did
is
it
it a
change
map
for
now?
you, Elle?
Oh, okay.
Okay, camera is
Well, I
changing.
had a second of, oh, I wonder why Oz isn't on the turn order anymore. I probably should have thought more deeply about that.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Okay, so now you can see that Oz is riding a giant worm in the ethereal realm. The background swirling with might and magic. Oz, as you're riding the space worm, it turns to you and telepathically says, "Another swarm of space bats! Huh, I hope we can grab that continue. That way I can go again if I die."
I don't know what any of those words mean, but let's just shoot them.
That's the spirit! Almighty space warrior! At this point, Oz, we're gonna use... we'll just run this scenario in this question mark area of turn, just to make it more efficient. So, Oz, you should have in Oz Thralls a new sheet that you can look at, which is the Space Worm sheet.
Oh my gosh.
This stat block will allow you to do moves on the Space Worm. Basically, you'll be able to fire lasers at enemy targets. You can use a cluster bomb to take out many targets at once. And once you kill 10 of these enemies, you'll be able to unleash a special beam. Also, you can, if you cast a spell as Oz, you can use the Space Worm's bonus action to still attack in those instances. And it can also do a boost to evade attacks of opportunity, and it has a dodge reaction for one attack per round of combat. At present, you don't have... You know from experience that these little bat guys like to fly in close and then start shooting lasers at you. So your best bet at this point is to try to take out as many as you can.
Okay. Oz has actual things to do on the dragon now.
Yep, and I'm pulling up the Space Bat sheets as we speak. All right, so you are now able to pilot this thing and tell it where you would like to go and how you would like to take out these bad boys.
Okay, well, I mean, seems like cluster beam is the best move here. Or cluster bomb. Just got to figure out where this is best used.
Okay, there we go.
All right. Well, Oz is gonna cluster bomb centered on that middle guy there.
Okay, and I believe your range is 30 feet on that, so you're gonna probably want to move up a bit.
I have so many windows open.
Welcome to my world.
How far can this thing move?
I think like... Oh, wait, it
60
shoots-
feet. Okay.
Yeah, I can move 60 feet.
Oh, perfect.
It's almost as if it was designed that way.
It's almost as if this was planned all along.
Except it
Oh, you're
truly
not just
wasn't.
doing improv in Mass 2?
I mean, it was last time, but this time I was like, oh, wouldn't it be crazy if it was an actual thing? Okay, so you're going to cluster bomb that area of base bats. And let me pull up the worm sheets, make sure I remember how to do this. So yeah, you'll just basically roll to hit one of them, and then it's sort of like Ice Knife. Even if it misses, it can still hit people in the radius if they fail to save.
Gorgeous.
Okay, cluster bomb. That does hit. That does hit. So roll damage on that. You can just click attack in the chat log. 33 fire damage. 33 fire damage on this one. It is immediately obliterated as the center of the bomb takes hold of it. You can tell just by looking at it that when the center of this bomb hits, it really does. It really smarts. You guys, it really smarts. Okay, so then the 4 other ones near it, okay, within 15 feet of it. So, yeah, only these guys are all going to have to make 4, what is it, con saves to see if they survive this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, one of them gets a natural 20. Okay, wait, go off, Space Bat Queen. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first one fails, and Oz, can you roll 2d8 force damage? Okay, 8. Okay, the rest of them take...
While this is happening, Oz just has the dragon's horns in both of his little feathery hands and is just trying to yank it about wildly like a little kid on an arcade cabinet. Like,
Okay, I see what the
Oz is
issue
having
is.
a great time. Oz is like a little kid who just discovered video games for the first time.
He technically is, right? I mean...
In a sense.
What is happening with this sheet? Okay, I need to change something really quickly because my sheets have the same name on them, which means if I look at 2 of them, they both have the same bad guy name on them, and they have different stats, so not good. Okay, so how many of these guys failed? DC 15. So 2 of them failed and take 8 damage. Oh, shit. I realized I made a mistake here. Fuck that. I hate when this happens. Okay, let me fix this really quickly, guys. What happened is that the token is set up to be... Alright, what it's going to look like to you, Oz, is that I'm going to add about 50 new enemies to the sheet, but don't be scared now.
Just more things for Ozzy to use magic on.
Exactly. That's the spirit. 2, 3, 4.
And we thought he was ignoring us.
I would never. I would never. Okay. Then what I can do is copy all 4 of these, delete all 4 of these, paste these guys here. Oh, God. No, you sweet bastard. Roll 20 is good, but it is occasionally not doing what you want it to do. Okay, then these guys move down here. Okay, we are correct now. Okay, so these guys take 8 damage each. So the top one and the leftmost one in this diamond both take 8 damage. The others evade that damage. Okay, now it is time for the space bats to try to attack you, Oz. Unless space worms.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, sir.
I made it a boo-boo, Oz. Up to 3 targets is how laser fire should work. So you should be able to get off 3 laser shots or 1 bomb is how you can do it. Either way, if that makes sense.
It's just like Scorching Ray, but radiant.
Exactly. And the idea is that in a side-scrolling video game like this, like a shoot 'em up, you would have either like a special move like a bomb that's a little bit slower moving, or you can just like spam the A button. And so shooting out 3 lasers is the idea here. So, okay, so these bats are, I think, within range, I want to say. And so they are going to start snacking on you. I'm probably gonna have to fix that other thing too, aren't I? Okay, so we're just gonna get a bunch of space shots. Your AC is 16 on the dragon. They're all gonna be aiming at the dragon. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1 hit. Okay, 2 hit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. There's 9 here. Boom. Okay, so 2 have hit you now for, I should say the dragon, for 17 necrotic and 36 necrotic, respectively, because that one was a critical. And I forget what your vulnerabilities are as the dragon. If it has, yeah, it has vulnerabilities to necrotic. So all of that is doubled.
Oh no, Mr. Dragon, are you okay?
Oh, it hurts! It hurts! Okay, so that's 20... Wait, 17 plus 17, 34. 34 plus 28. Wait. Are you doing this math, Al,
Is it
or should
106
I?
total?
It could be, for all I know.
I'm pretty sure it's 53
17
and then
plus
doubled.
14 plus 22 equals 53 times 2.
Is
yeah,
the
106. So he takes 106 damage off that turn. Oh, I don't think I could take another volley like that. At this point, in the horizon, you see a cadre of greater space bats that look just like these little ones, but a little bit tougher looking. Quick, we must grab that continue. All right, now we are going to pop back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity. And we're going to go back to Scorch's vault.
I have a quick thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but Finn's not on the turn order. And I
Oh,
don't remember
snap.
I don't remember where she was either. So
Well, there's 2 ways we can do this. We can...
She's just sitting on the stairs filing her nails.
Yeah, she's just on break.
I'm just gonna go on to the previous episode real quick.
Oh my god, I thought you said psych. I thought you said pause.
Just have fun with it. Okay. I'm pulling up our previous episode. Mute it. 17.15.
Oh, I should have gone. That's okay.
Let me add your turn. Do we miss anybody else last turn?
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. Okay, so Finn, why don't you go a bonus turn right now? Because that will be, let's just say you were concentrating so hard and you held all these actions and such. Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, to make it, lore accurate, I was sort of keeping an eye on this other bard over here, and I clock him doing some weird shit, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'll step over here and get a dazzling boomerang out.
Okay, he is kind of hiding right now. You might want to,
Can I step up on this barrel?
yeah, you can. And now you've
Sweet.
got clear aim on him.
Beautiful.
So, let's see. A 12 is not going to hit it. A 12, it zooms back and comes back to you, but you missed the shot.
Barnacles. That sucks. This thing always misses, I feel like, but I keep wanting to use it because it's so nice when it hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just, charismatically stepped on top of the barrel then, I guess, and that's
You
all I
pose.
got.
Our move.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
Make,
pose.
make an intimidation check against them with your pose.
Yes.
It fails. They begin laughing, and a little milk shoots out their nose, but they weren't drinking milk?
It's brain fluid.
Oh no! They take 100 psychic damage and die of an unrelated medical condition. Whoa. Finn's crazy, bruh. Okay.
Well, that's all I got.
Alright, it is Bard's turn. Well, you're gonna get another,
Wait, so Bard went before, or did Bard didn't go and we cut over to the ethereal plane first?
we cut over to the ethereal plane just as he was readying some sort of move.
Gotcha.
He's going to run over here.
Oh, okay.
And he is going to release a cacophony. So everyone within 15 feet of him, which is, I think, everyone but Kel, including his friend, has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wonderful.
Okay, you guys both pass.
Don't forget about your +4.
Yeah,
if you're
plus
standing
4.
next away.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I think this is 2d8s. That's pretty
So
good.
he just comes over and yells.
He's basically using magic to create a discordant melody. It's like, and it's like, my ears. Okay. Everybody everybody passes because of the passive thing. Right?
Hey. +4.
It's +4. Because it was a DC 12 con save. Ronnie's ears flatten. Everybody is going to take 6 damage from that, 6 thunder damage. But nobody is pushed away. Oh, wait, I need to... Well, wait. Save or not, his friend is obliterated by this.
Oh.
Oh, he turns. What did you think of that? Oh, God! I forgot I can't shape spells. Oh, shit. But that's his turn.
Hey, thanks, bud. Do you want to join us? We could use another bard.
What do you mean by that?
Wow. Wow, right in front of him.
I don't know. He could be like your backup musician.
I don't need a backup musician.
Well, no, he'll play like your theme while you're doing your thing.
Wow. Oh shit, you're in the doghouse now, bro.
He's really good at killing pirates too.
You know, Finn, because like your boomerang didn't hit, remember? Just a turn ago, it didn't hit. We could use a good
Ronnie's trying to
bard.
hide behind Way.
Bard on bard threat.
Well, yes, maybe I would be in a better state of affairs if I joined up with you lot. We can be friends, can't we? He puts his arm around you, Finn.
She's gonna go to stab him.
You're still rolling with disadvantage. I think it's ticked on your sheet.
Wait, disadvantage? That's not helpful. Well, it's a 17, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a 17 either way. You don't need to do anything, but I think disadvantage is tagged on the top of your sheet. That's why it's rolling in gray. Or maybe advantage is okay. So 17 will hit. Please roll damage.
Cool.
Okay, I don't think that's with sneak because no one else is
It's
within
not
5
with
feet.
sneak, yeah.
So it's 6 piercing. You stab this guy literally in the back as soon as he tries to make friends with you. Why? I thought we were
Or
very
stabs
close.
him in the front as soon as he unauthorizedly puts his arm around her.
Yeah, you didn't even ask for a hug first.
I thought it was implied. All consent is implied, right, guys? Oh, you're all dead. Man, being a pirate sucks. Anything else you want to do with bonus action wise?
I'm gonna. No, I feel like he's full of shit and he's gonna opportunity attack me, so I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. Kelken, it is your turn.
I was gonna pop out from behind this barrel and be like, "Hey, Finn, was that you making that horrible noise earlier? Your music's really getting better." I mean, what?
Finn doesn't even play music. She's getting so disrespected. Holy shit. Serious burn
Dead.
from Oddish.
And then he's gonna throw a fireball, a little flame bolt at the bard.
Okay, that will hit. Ooh,
15
15
damage.
fire damage. That's a big hit.
And embarrassed, he's gonna slink behind the barrel again.
I did something, guys. Disappears.
Hmm. Why is my brain blanking out today? Yeah.
Mercury in the microwave.
What?
That would make a great band name.
All right. Is that all you're doing with your turn?
Yeah, that's everything.
All right, Ronnie, it's your go.
Ronnie will just sort of, excuse me, pass well that way and just take a swing on this guy.
Right.
Don't do that.
That'll hit. For 13 slashing, this guy is definitely bloodied now. That'll hit, and for another 7, he's still standing, but just barely.
They'll just stop there.
Okay, Wei, it's your turn.
I walk up and I say, "Hey, sorry, I think you're flubbing your audition. Thanks, we'll call you again, maybe." Stab.
Miss. Miss.
Damn it! It's even an in-person what I got last
Wait,
time.
really? Oh no.
Oh wait, can I use my
I
bardic?
like my career.
Wait,
I'm
right?
resilient.
Bardic?
Wait, no, he has Bardic.
Can I use bardic?
Oh yeah. You use Bardic on that second one.
Yeah.
Okay, you stab
How
him.
about
What's the
a-
second one?
And I'm gonna do a divine smite. 'Cause, fuck him.
Okay,
Hey.
sure.
It's a point of pride for Wei now.
Yeah,
he has to
just
finish
point.
this guy off.
Yes.
Wow, okay, you obliterate him. He just explodes in radiant pieces everywhere. The room is covered in splots of blood as the smite just explodes this poor bard who never did a thing wrong in his life. Probably. Okay. Hey, Oddish, is your erupting earths now dangerous or difficult terrain here?
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain for the remainder of until we clean it up.
Okay. With that, the rest of the party is out of combat at this point, and as soon as things die down, this displacer kitten is going to run in and around the erupting earth and start biting the corpse of the Hobgoblin Devastator, who is right in front of it,
Aw.
as if getting revenge. It's right in front of you, Kel. How do you want to respond to this thing?
I'm going to go over and encouragingly. I don't know if I can communicate with it, but I'm like, hey, you want me to like cut off its hand so I can feed it to you? I'm
Don't you have
completely
speech of
blasé.
beast and leaf?
I do, but that is beasts and like displacer beasts are monstrosities, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, you can try to use animal handling at least to try to do something.
You know what? Fuck that. I am just gonna, I think, cut off the thing's hand and try and feed it to the kitten.
Really?
Yeah, this is nature. You gotta like.
This
you
is
know,
nature?
This
Okay.
is nature.
This is
Alright.
nurture.
Nature is
All
healing.
right, I need you to roll two separate things, which is one sleight of hand, and two, I need you to roll animal handling.
My strong suits.
A natural one. As you reach
my
to
God.
even try to cut off the hand, the kitten immediately does the thing that all cat owners dread and latches all four paws onto your arm, digging in the back talon-like claws of the creature into your forearm near where your arteries are, and begins clawing viciously at you, biting down on your hand. You take... Oh, wait, I think I have a stat sheet for this. Let's see how this works. I do, don't I?
Can Ronnie try to go help cleave that arm?
Oh my god.
Not your arm.
Hell, it's worth it.
Sorry, Kel. It belongs to the cat now.
That's just law.
Yeah, Kel just has tears running down his eyes as he like raises his arms, like he likes me.
You take 12 damage.
Oh wow, he's strong.
Oh my god.
Would you still like that animal handling roll?
No. I mean, you might need animal handling to pry him off of you, or for someone else to help. Right now, you are too much in pain and too afraid of hurting the cat, so you're sort of just like stuck with this thing on your arm.
Would
Can
it
I-
continue to deal
sorry.
damage if I just left it there?
Yes, it would, because the back claws actually hurt a lot.
Ah,
So you're gonna want to try to at least disencourage it from doing that somehow, either by sheer force of prying it away, or some other method of discouraging it.
I'm not gonna pry it off as much as I'm gonna like try and like hold it by the scruff of its neck, you know, the way mother cats do to kittens, and see if that like calms it down.
Okay, roll another sleight of hand. Okay, with
Okay.
that sleight of hand, you're managed to firmly but not pinchingly grab the scruff of its neck, which startles it enough that it releases you from its jaw, opening its mouth in surprise, and then while swiping at you with its forelegs, you manage to pry it off as it loses purchase slightly and place it back on the ground. But now
Guys,
it
it's
is
okay. This is a bonding thing.
it's now attacking your boot. It hurts a little bit, but because it's sometimes scratching at your leg, but for the most part, it seems to be just rough housing.
Kel, do
Kelkin
you
doesn't
think
have
he
the
wants?
heart to stop. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you want some barred meat bites to give to your new friend?
Barred
That was
meat
kind of
bites?
the that was kind of the idea, but I realized that I have no experience with a knife.
I mean, I'm covered in it, so
Some help would be great, thank you.
I'll walk over.
Do you
Some
really
barred
want
meat
to get
on
that
a
thing
charcuterie board.
accustomed to eating the meat of people?
A
Such as
pirate.
they are.
Pirate's got to taste different.
Can't
Salty.
taste better.
It's fine. Kel's got it under control. If Kel says to feed him people, like it's fine.
Cal is gushing blood.
Gushing blood and tears. Yeah, so I guess we can like start with a finger maybe, unless you think that won't be enough for it.
I'll just pick a meat chunk that's on my body first, and like kind of toss it next to Kel's foot to generate some interest.
All right. Roll animal handling.
Handling. Oof.
You throw it and it lands on its head. It turns and starts attacking your boot now.
Ah!
The meat is still on top of the kitten's head. As it rolls around, it eventually falls off.
I thought you said it was friendly.
It will be. Not yet. I'm gonna take a huge risk and try and scratch it on its belly.
Oh my god.
huge
Okay.
Oh
risk.
no.
Okay.
Can we say I'm giving
roll,
him a help action, distracting him? The kitten, I mean.
Yeah, roll animal handling
With the help action.
with the help action.
Hell yeah.
Wow! It as it rolls on its back, playing with Way's bootlaces, you reach out just as I'm doing to Meowth right now, and you scratch its belly. And it for a moment it looks like concerned with the eyes wide, and it turns to you with a shoelace in its mouth, like what's happening, and then its tail begins to twitch, and then just sort of rock back and forth pleasantly. It does not hate this.
I
But
think
after a
Kelkin
few
is trying
seconds, it
not to
kicks
squeal.
you away, just like Meowth does to me right now.
I like how to decide what the Displacer Beast kitten does, all you have to do is look at Meowth. and
Yeah,
just
it's a good
narrate.
idea.
Yeah, you don't get to roll dice on this one. Just how Meowth feels.
Yeah, exactly. I'll do what you do to Meowth, and if it hurts her, you're in trouble, and so am I. Really?
Well,
I think
you know, I'd love to take. Actually, is it a him or a her?
You don't know, necessarily. You haven't really inspected it yet. You can
well,
roll a perception with advantage on it, just based on, or investigation with advantage of it. Whichever you
I'll do
prefer.
perception, thank you.
You get the sense that this is a female cat.
Okay. I'd love to take her with us. This doesn't really seem like a good place for her, but are you guys okay with bringing another pet on board?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this co-parenting situation's real adorable, but I feel like we should get the hell out of here also. Very soon.
Does one of you still have the
That's-
horn?
Isn't it in Ronnie's bag of holding?
I believe that's where you put it, yeah.
Yeah.
Ronnie, you got the bag?
Yep.
At this
Pests.
point, it
And-
strikes you, or something strikes you. Everybody make a wisdom save.
Sounds about right.
Way, you realize you haven't seen Oz in a minute. The other fluffy white thing in your group.
Ronnie doesn't notice.
Ronnie is in awe of the
So-
cuteness of the cat.
Finn, how did you turn Oz invisible so fast, and how has he been so quiet?
I didn't do that. He's not invisible, I think. He kind of just disappeared in the room before you and Scorch hopped in.
Can I try to use my tattoo to talk to him?
Yes, you can. And as he's receiving that call, we are going to go back to the ethereal realm where Oz is currently piloting his space worm, as he often does. Okay. All right, Oz, it is your turn once again. You are now still flying the dragon, and can either you have a lot of options. You can cast a spell of your own. You can use one of the dragon spells. You can do both those in conjunction. You can shoot. What would you like to do?
I need to be taken to the right map.
Oh, are you still not on the correct one?
I'm still on the black box where I can't see anything.
The black box. Okay, here you go. Can you see now?
Yep.
Okay. You are on the ethereal realm now. And, yeah, what would you like to do?
I mean, you gotta try out everything. Oz is gonna spam A at these three three that you hit with the cluster that didn't die, the three up front. So
Okay,
not the one in the back of that cluster.
Got it. All right. 3 shots, please. 1 hit. 2 miss. Second one will hit as well. Roll damage on that last one for me.
Okay, he was
24 radiant. Okay. Wait, what was the nature? What kind of damage did you do with the bomb before? Does it say on the
was
sheet?
it radiant? I think all was wait, what was it? Fire. Fire damage. Okay, cluster bomb is fire damage,
and
but the
2d8
stuff that
force
radiates
damage.
out is force damage.
Okay, gotcha. And they have... Okay, got it. All right. But the beam you're doing right now is radiant. You obliterate this one. Actually, that one is still up, right? But this one is obliterated as well. Yes, yes, good. Now fly me towards that continue.
Is that what that thing in the middle is?
Yes, the glowing orb. We pick it up, then I'll have an extra life.
Can I eat it?
I wouldn't recommend it. I'd prefer to eat it.
Oh. I mean, can you share it?
Oh, fine. Yeah, you could actually get there and get back if you want to play defensively. Okay, you pick up the continue
when is Oz
and
smart enough to play defensively?
you pick up and you feel the golden power up emanating light that encompasses both you and the dragon. You feel filled with a new essence of vitality. Yes, now I feel much stronger. Thank you.
Oh, that's a weird feeling.
It kind of feels like sitting on a washing machine.
Alright, Oz is gonna pop back here.
Zoop. All right. Now you have the ability to, when you're on this worm, you have the ability to also cast a spell of your own if you would like to, or do a, his flexible allows you to have used that as a bonus action, his laser fire. So you can use your action to do something else if you would like to.
Wait, where does it say that it's a bonus action? Oh, flexible, I see.
Flexible is right there. I'm just adding to the kill counter now.
Okay.
So we can say that was a bonus action if you would like to. You can also use boost to dash as a bonus action. And when you take a hit, you can use the dodge reaction to add 5 to your AC once per round of combat. Your AC is currently 16. So if you would like to cast a cantrip or something as Oz, you can do that as well.
Wait, is dodge a reaction or bonus action or action?
Dodge is a reaction. Wait,
So he would just be able. So when something attacks him, he'd just be able to dodge and increase his AC, right?
yes, for 1 attack per round of combat.
Oh, okay. The thing didn't specify per attack; it just said per round.
Okay, well, as I like it to work, if you to get hit 3 times, it can raise your AC for 1 of those hits. That's
Okay,
how.
yeah, I just figuring out how this works.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Oz is gonna use his if laser fire's a bonus. Oz is gonna use his attack to whatever it's called, the cantrip, firebolt.
Okay, which guy
The
would you
one
like
in
to
front.
hit? Okay.
The one in front of
All right.
Oh, my turn. After spamming hey, Oz cast a firebolt at it.
Okay. That will
Oz
hit.
is much too excited to focus. Oh, that hits?
Yep. They don't have high AC.
Oh, okay. Oz very sloppily hits.
Yeah, you just singe his head, but that is enough, and you obliterate that one as well. Curses! This one is going to fly over here. Regroup! They're going to come out of formation now and start to move around. Okay. So they're going to take some attacks on you. That's 6 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is your AC is 16, right?
16?
So only one of those will hit, and you're able to dodge out of that one, if you so choose.
Reaction dodge out of it.
Okay. So they start firing. The first one who fires is this guy back here, and he accidentally he gets a natural 1 on his roll, so he's accidentally going to obliterate one of his own guys in front of him. Oh, sorry, my bad. The rest of their shots miss. You were getting the hang of this, and you were carefully dodging around from these guys. You can see these evil-looking bats that look slightly muscular and more powerful getting in a little bit closer, as if they're biding their time to attack. At this point, we are going to go back to Scorch's basement. No, actually, before we do that, Ronnie is going to reach out to you. You can hear Ronnie in your head right now. Ronnie, what would you like to say?
Are you upstairs? Where'd you go?
Ronnie, roll an Arcana check to see how well your message comes through. Zero.
Ronnie just
no.
says it out loud in the room.
Odds in your head, you hear a voice from Ronnie that says, "Go away, stay away forever."
This is a weird dream.
It doesn't even feel like Ronnie. It feels like DW from Arthur. Okay, so we're gonna pop back to Scorch's basement now.
Ronnie, did that work? I just said that aloud, and you didn't even like hold up your hand. Are you good?
I don't know. Is Oz back?
I didn't even hear anything like go off.
I don't think so.
When was the last time you guys saw Oz?
In
I don't know.
Scorch's room.
He was in there when I was in there, and then I walked out, and then I came back in with Scorch, and he was gone. I thought Finn
Yeah.
turned him invisible. Apparently not.
He just disappeared. That wasn't you though.
He does do that sometimes.
Doesn't
Yeah,
he
but usually he comes
like?
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
We just like wander around the mansion looking. That feels like a bad plan, but I don't want
Yeah,
to
Sounds
leave
no.
him
like a
behind.
bad plan. I'm gonna try my tattoo now.
Sure. Roll Arcana.
Yeah.
Roll Disney Lorcana. Okay, it's not a very stable connection, but you may be able to communicate 3 words to Oz. What would you like to communicate?
Way tries to say Oz, where are you at? But it's just Oz, where are you?
Should have been from New Orleans.
Yeah, it's a lot faster, right? You can just
Where ya?
y'all. You're right. Yeah, that's
Y'all
way
the-
better.
Is Oz able to respond to this?
Oz, do you recognize? I know Oz well enough to didn't realize there's usually a roll to see if Oz understands what's happening. Oz, do you perceive this? You hear the voice of Wei. Do you understand that it's coming from the tattoo, or do you think something else is happening because this is a crazy dream?
Not sure. Calling out my actual dice rolls I make. Well, to let you know, Oz got a 2, so Oz still thinks this is a dream.
Oz got it too. Okay, so you just heard a really weird, petulant Ronnie vision in your head, and now you're hearing. Wait, what did you say? Where you?
Yeah. Oz, where are you?
Oz, where you? You just see a weird, yelling Waylon appear in your head, going, "Oz, where you?"
Oz tries to swing the dragon around and shoot at it, thinking it's a boss for the level.
Hey, I'm still recharging. Wait.
We gotta get the high score! We gotta get the high score! I don't know what that is, but I want it!
Wait, you sort of feel Oz's presence on the other end, and you feel a feeling of joy coming from him. So in your head, you're like, well, wherever he is, he seems like he's okay.
I don't know. Maybe he's doing something with Eddie.
Wait, actually, hold on. Wait, Stony, are you there? I'll lift up my tattoo and be like, hey,
Yes,
Stony, are you listening?
I'm always here.
Do you know where our friend is? Do you know where Oz is?
Oh, yes.
Would you mind telling us?
I don't see how that benefits me.
Are you serious right now, Stony?
I thought you were on our side.
I never said that.
Ronnie's looking around in utter befuddlement.
And so, like, bring her wrist up to her mouth. Oz, get back here right now.
My name is Stony, not Oz.
I'm not talking to you.
But I control the communication, so it's better if you're nice to me.
Okay, well, please put Oz on.
make a persuasion roll.
Oh, good. I love that.
I'm glad
Plus
you're the
10.
one doing it.
Let's go.
Mm.
Give me Oz.
Okay. Only because you make funny sounds when you sleep.
Wait, what?
Why? What?
Is this the big bad? What is this?
I feel threatened.
Are you sure you still want to sleep alone, Finn?
Ronnie goes over to Finn and like puts their back to her, like so they're like, I don't like this.
Okay, you feel a channel in your mind open up and connect directly to Oz.
Oz, we need you to come back right now.
What? Back? Where?
I don't. Where? where Scorch's house where you were before? Where are you now?
I don't know. There's space and dragons. Did I get the high score, Finn?
She turns to everyone else. I think he's hallucinating. We're gonna leave. We have the kitten. Remember the kitten? Don't you want to see the kitten?
Kitten. I wasn't there when there was a kitten.
Oh well, we have a new kitten now. You can name him if you come back.
A dragon.
what?
Yeah.
And I don't think you understand. There is a dragon. I am riding a dragon, Finn.
I do know what a dragon is, and I hear you. Listen, to be real, I know a kitten probably can't compare to a dragon right now. But, Kel, help me out here. I don't know enough kitten facts to bribe him.
I'm not on your side here. Kitten definitely stands up to dragon. Isn't that right? And he continues to scratch the kitten.
Make an animal
I think that
handling
we
roll.
should go though.
Kel's petting the kitten. It's a displacer beast kitten. Isn't that really cool too?
Covered in little tiny spots.
He's got spots.
I think about kittens all the time. This is a fun dragon dream. I'll be
This-
fine.
This one has 6 legs.
That's 2 more than Eddie.
You gotta
That's how
see
you
it,
get
man.
through.
And 2 tails.
It has Oz counts the dragon's leg.
There seem to be hundreds, some sprouting more and more as you look.
His dragon's legs go on forever.
But that's too much to count, isn't it?
I could count them forever.
Way's like eating a lollipop while he considers this. It's like, I mean, that is such a way of relating to Oz on his level. It's too many to count, right? It's a hassle.
I feel like Finn's just like, we lost him. He's gone. I don't know.
All right, Oz, you have fun doing your thing. We're gonna set the chimera on the pirates, and we're gonna get out of here. When you're done, meet us at the inn.
Hey, don't burn
Ronnie's
down
like,
the bank without me.
That was next on our list, so don't take too long, okay?
I will beat this level and get the high score and be back to burn down the bank.
Fuck's a high score.
What?
I don't know, but I need to get it. I don't understand.
Cool talk.
Finn
We need
hangs
to like have an intervention for Oz. Has he fallen into some bad habits? Like, what's going on?
I
think
don't
we've
think that we
gotten
should let the chimera
dog.
out in the house. It'll get into the town.
But Ronnie, hear me out. I think it's too small to get out through the front door. Besides, he's got like so many targets in here, and it'll be so funny.
And you
We-
see
like,
Fabian
no.
pop out in front of Ronnie and be like, and the dryads, how the streets will run red with their blood.
Ronnie,
I don't
like,
get what's
pushes
up with the dryad thing.
through.
I just
the ghost.
Falcon raises his finger and he's like, I think dryads actually have green blood, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you're
Way,
no
I'm
fun.
open to discussing chimera plans, but if we just let it out now, we won't have it for later if we want it for naughty, and we'll have a huge mess to deal with before we even get started with Scorch.
Cut to the party pushing a chimera into the ocean and
You're
just watching it
right.
drown. Well,
we tried.
let's just get another one.
Okay. Well, I'm leaving.
Finn,
That's the wrong
roll
way, Finn.
animal handling.
What
Actually,
do you
no,
mean?
make a
Wait.
dex save.
I thought we were going out the back.
You walk past the displacer kitten.
Oh.
You narrowly avoid being cut along the leg by its claws.
He tried to tippy tap you.
And he failed. Wait, are we not going this way? Isn't this the
No.
back?
That's the way we want to go, right? Because then we
Okay.
won't encounter. We're only gonna get the 2 pirates, whoever's manning the exit.
That's fair. If we can all swim through, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. But but I don't think we should let the Chimera out right now. We also still need to come back and get the statue at some point.
We're gonna get the statue once we're done with Scorch.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to get done with Scorch and Naughty and a Chimera.
No.
That does kind of sound like anticlimactic.
Also, Kel, if we're going that way, do you mind if you take her? I didn't like the look of that scratch.
Yeah. That's... Hey, are you okay with water? I think Kel was just having a normal conversation with the kitten. Hey, do you like water?
Make an animal handling as you ask it a basic question.
The response with no.
Animal handling
I
22.
didn't
It
roll
stops and
cosplay.
considers this, and then it looks to you with fear as it realizes it can understand you somehow. And it goes and hides behind a cask.
Water seems like a bad plan, and I hate to derail everything because of a cute kitten, but come on, guys, it's a cute kitten.
We
Well,
already
do you like-
did, but that's fine.
We can't
we,
just
like-
run out the front door.
I feel like the exit's the best way we got. Kel, can you hold her or like make a little harness out of some rope? I got rope.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, I'm not so great with my hands, but if we could fashion a sling with you guys' help.
Yeah, I can try.
We could also, like, we could try sneaking out. I still have Pass Without Trace.
There's like
But then we have to deal with the
so
front door.
We are covered in blood.
Yeah,
and,
and there's
no
the
longer
two wiener
invisible.
guys. And there probably are screamers. And the rest of town's gonna see us coming out of the pirate manor.
That's
Yeah.
probably true.
It's okay. Just, cup her in your hands or something and swim. I don't know.
Wait, so we have the bag of holding. We also have handy haversack. We don't have to put her in completely. Just have her kind of half in the haversack, and that's your sling.
That's a good point. Actually, if we put her in the bag, I can use Shape Water to, like, try and have an air bubble around her, too. And that way she won't get wet.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm gonna pull something out of my inventory. I have a splorker nubby. Can I try and use it like a short little toy to entice the kitten?
Okay. Roll animal handling.
Oh boy. Oh man.
It bites into the one end, and all of the poison left inside of it comes out the other end.
Son of a bitch,
Make
it hurts.
make a dex save. Natural
Somehow.
one.
Jesus.
Oh.
I get it in my eyes.
You take 9 poison damage as it splashes across your face, momentarily making you look like Two-Face.
Maybe
now
we
that
can, like,
the nubby is bereft of its poison, and the displacer cub is sort of chewing on it happily.
Okay, this feels like as good as we're maybe gonna get.
going way, yeah.
Yep.
Let's put her in the
mhm.
bag and bounce.
Someone else can do that. I've done my good deed for the day.
Okay.
Somehow this makes your face look less punchable.
Aw.
I guess,
I don't want to put more on my face.
Kel, you don't feel like this is, you got this?
Oh, I got this. I can do this. Just
Okay.
pass me the bag and I'll try. Yeah, and I'll try and put the kitten in the bag.
So does the haversack
And the
have
handy
any
haversack.
requirements like the what do you call it? The bag of holding? It's like certain things cannot go in it.
So
There's
it
a
does
large
have that
central
breathing thing,
pouch.
but that's if
Large-
it's within the bag.
I'm just double checking that we're not breaking a rule.
The large central pouch can hold 8 cubic feet or 80 pounds of material.
And a cat is a material because you can make them into violins.
Mhm.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh man, what a
If it
cursed
ruptures,
Oh no.
Uh,
Okay. If a breathing creature is placed within the haversack, the creature can survive for up to 10 minutes, after which time it begins to suffocate.
yeah, but that assumes that it is not sticking partially out. Right?
I was gonna say we can just have her head poke out the top.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Can a
you're-
sharp object pierce it from the inside, though? Because we're putting swords and stuff into these bags.
I think yeah, but swords aren't sentient most of the time.
Mostly.
Right now, Meowth is behind the PC.
AKA the handy haversack.
Meowth is a not handy haversack. Oh, crap. She's so happy about all the chaos she's causing. All right.
You don't have sleep, do you, Finn?
Like,
that
am I
bard you
tired?
killed did. Like, am I tired?
Yeah, did you sleep well?
Yeah, actually, I did. I did sleep pretty good.
Great. Perfect. Good.
That's really considerate of you to ask right now, Ronnie.
I think we need to leave.
Yes.
If the
Let's go. This should be fine.
Yeah, the cat's alive. We did the good thing. Let's go.
So what are we doing with it?
Finn's
Hit him
fully
in the bag, head poking out. When we get to the water, I'm gonna shape water to like not submerge the kitten.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have a swim speed?
No.
I mean, you can still swim, but it'll just take longer.
That is a good point.
Can you summon something before that you do that spell?
Yeah, I can actually probably summon a creature for all of us if we're concerned about swimming through the tunnel.
That feels great. If that's
Yeah.
easy.
Well, I guess let's go to the water and I'll see what I can summon, because doing it here probably wouldn't be the best idea.
Great. Yeah, good thinking.
Okay, roll animal handling to scoop the kitten up and put him in the haversack. I'm imagining this is like a baby Bjorn on Kel's front.
Right.
Okay. You grab it by the scruff
Beautiful.
and stick it in the bag, and it sort of goes like limp a little bit, falling into a sort of a natural, picked up by its mother pose for a second, and while still nibbling on the displacer nubby. And it is going to be with you for the time being. I'm going to make it controllable by you, if I can.
Awesome. Kel looks the kitten straight in the eyes and is like, I would die for you.
It looks very angry.
It looks back and says, I would kill you.
Yeah, you will die for me. Can you move it now?
I can.
Okay, great. All right. As you guys are doing that, we're going to cut back over to the ethereal plane, where Oswald is still riding that dragon. All right, Oz, it is your turn once again. What would you like to do?
Oz is going to use the laser beam on the 3 directly in front of him,
Okay.
and then use his spell to hit the one directly below them.
Okay, gotcha. All right, roll 3 laser
He's
blasts. at
leaving
this
the
thing.
one that hit his friend because that one helped.
Okay, right. Okay, hit. I believe... Actually, roll damage for those 3. Oh, yeah. Okay, you obliterate all 3, each with a perfectly blasted dragon shot straight to their capaces. They all explode into particle bits in a pleasing fashion. And they are taken off the map. Now, your next target is this guy down here, right? Because he is the one who did not hurt his friend.
Yep, because the other one helped. So he gets to live another turn.
Okay.
Oz is having a great time, just more pew 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 shooting it, spamming A, and then using a spell.
Okay, so Firebolt will hit. Let's roll that damage. For 15, you blast another one out of the air. Goodbye. This one's the only one who's left. He makes a zippy retro gaming circle and then zoops off the map, afraid for his life. At this point, the 3 big daddies are going to come in. And like any big daddies, they are hungry for a pounding. Am I saying this right?
That's perfect, yeah.
Okay, great. Great. Just making sure. Okay, and so these big, angry, greater space bats are going to try to use greater space shot on you. Okay, prepare for some scary shots. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so one of those you can deflect, the other one you'll have to take.
Yeah, Oz dodges one. Or I guess
Okay.
the dragon does.
Do you have any preference on which one? Doesn't matter?
I mean, may as well dodge the one with the higher attack.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna roll the other one. You take 28 necrotic, which is 56 damage, I want to say. Oh!
And
He
it's
shouts.
doubled.
What's that?
Oh no, Mr. Dragon!
Okay. Alright, my quick math skills are coming back. Alright, I'm not doing well. One of the dragon's left engines is beginning to sputter. You suddenly realize you don't remember that it had an engine before, but it definitely seems to now. Everything here has a
No.
sort of wispy Monet quality to it.
It's dream logic. Things just appear and they've always been there.
Yeah, exactly. Thank goodness you got that continue. Even if I die, I can reappear. At this point,
I can
unless
take that back.
you look hungrily at it as it hovers nearby. It sort of it reacts with an exclamation point above its head and hides on the other side of the dragon. He looks at you. Don't get any funny ideas.
I eat that and always have it continue stuck inside of me.
Not a bad power to have, right? Okay, we're gonna pop back at this point to Scorch's vault. The party enters the former Displacer Beast room. As you pass by some piles of bones in the corner, Cal, the the Displacer Kitten starts yowling and flailing wildly. You're starting to worry that if it's not dealt with in some way, there's a chance that it could rip the bag.
Are they the? Can I tell what bones they are? Are they like Displacer Beast bones or just? Like,
They're definitely
food for
leftover
Displacer-
human bones from previous Displacer Beast kills that have not been taken out.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go grab a bone and hand it to the kitten.
Okay, you hand it a human hand bone, a skeletal hand bone. It drops the nubby on the ground and begins chewing on the hand in almost a weirdly loving way. It seems to have some sort of particular affection for this hand bone. You have acquired the Displacer Beast chew toy.
Oh, look, he's such a predator.
And raises an eyebrow.
Yeah, to all of you, this thing looks pure evil. You're like, what is happening here?
I'm starting to regret this a little.
Well, if if that'll keep her sated for a while, we should probably get out of here as soon as we can.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up my Splorker Nebby so nobody gets any funny ideas about us having been here. Other than Kel.
As Finn enters the doorway into the main vault area, you see all of the familiar rooms that you know from your previous visit to this place during the heist. Why is this other Kel here?
What?
There were 2 Kel tokens on the map.
Oh.
I think that was just from the previous one at some point. Anyway, as you make your way in, you see that the levers are still intact, but it seems like everything has been reset, so to speak. The doors that were previously open are now closed again. This place probably got a once-over once the guards looked through it to see what was stolen.
It would be just our luck if they shuffled the levers.
I was just thinking that. Who remembers which one opened the door again? Not the Chimera door. The outdoor.
Chimera door is that one if we want to make a clean getaway. Pirate Cove is this guy.
There's
Okay.
nothing clean about that getaway.
It would clean
That's
up right after us.
It will, and then it will make a new mess immediately.
Exactly.
Then, as you approach the okay, hang on. I need to make a decision. I need to do something really quick. What is your passive perception, Ben? 12?
What a question.
Bottom left
yes,
of your
12.
sheet?
Yep,
Okay.
12.
Okay, I need to roll something really quick that could kill everyone. So just...
Love
Does
that.
it only matter for Finn, or does it matter for anyone in the room?
Okay.
Hey guys,
I
gather
just-
round. No reason, just sus.
Last time we were here, being in one spot didn't work great.
Ben,
I don't like the look of that.
you hear the voice of something that can speak common coming from behind this door here. It has, because there's a small rock wedged in its opening and shutting mechanism, there is still a crack through which mice and cockroaches and other things can crawl through. Through that small space in the door, sound waves have traveled. You can hear that there is someone to the south in behind the doors to the south.
She like looks around. Did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
I think there's a voice in there, a person.
I'll walk over the door and be like, hey, bang twice if you are getting eaten.
You don't hear anything.
She got eaten.
Huh. Maybe a guard in the wrong place at the wrong time?
Did you take whatever Oz took, Finn? Are you doing okay?
I only take fun drugs, Kel.
Is what Oz is on not fun?
I feel like it's fun for him.
Can I do Divine Sense to see if I can get a vibe for... And technically it's just so I can like detect alignments. Can I do like a Divine Sense to kind of see if I can get a sense for what's alive in the vicinity?
Is that within the power of the spell, or is it just to sense the presence of evil or whatever. Do you have the text?
I'm trying to get stuff that sense. There we go. It says I can detect.
You know the
So the
location
little
of any
flavor text.
celestial fiend or undead.
Strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears.
You can use divine sense to see if there is a celestial fiend or undead in the vicinity.
Okay. Never mind, then I don't. This won't help at all.
Can Ronnie
Okay.
try to like sniff the air coming out of the crack in the door?
Yes, you can. Make a because you've got time here, I would say you can make a perception or investigation. You get the sense it smells like the room as you remember it. You feel like there's a strange new seawatery odor, but that could be anything.
I feel like Ronnie probably doesn't know why, but their hackles probably go up.
Yeah, you're unbeknownst to you, but beknownst to those near you, your fur begins to bristle slightly.
Something new is in there. I don't like it.
Something new?
Smells different than last time.
Don't tell me you want to open the door and save something.
If it's in there, it's dead, or it's dangerous.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, never mind. It's probably nothing.
Ugh.
Pull the lever, Kel.
Wait, should we
help.
get closer to the door so we can like bum rush whoever's? Let it.
Sure, Ronnie jogs over here.
Yeah, I'll join you. And I'll chug a health pot
Okay.
because I need it. What is it? 2d4 plus 4?
2d4 plus 2, I believe, is the basic one. Let me get it out here. 2d4 plus 2 is common. 44 is uncommon.
All right, I'm gonna do common.
While everyone is jogging over to the
Lamau.
door and I'm waiting by the lever, can I like
1
perceive
plus
it?
2, so 4.
Wow.
You
That
get,
sucks.
yeah. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Pro Courtesy, for that raid. Sorry for the delay. We're just playing D&D, so you got a narrative comes first. But we are here. We appreciate the raid. Thank you very much for that. Let me give you a shout out here. What were you saying, Cal?
While everyone's jogging over to the door and I'm hanging out here by the lever, can I perceive anything?
To that lever? So how are you trying? Are you trying to like look in the crack or do
No,
something
I'm
different
hanging.
than what?
I'm hanging out by the lever and I'm just like I guess I'm just looking at the door, seeing if I don't know if it's tight enough for any light to be shining underneath. I'm just like listening, you know, because I'm being
Because of
quiet.
your high passive perception, you and your closeness to the door, you do get the sense that there is something humanoid whispering in there. It does sound like one voice talking to another in a hushed, secretive tone. So you can confirm that
Interesting.
Finn wasn't just hearing things, but you don't have any additional information. You just also hear that.
Well, maybe Scorch has decided to open a mental asylum down here. It's none of my concern.
Okay.
And once everyone's by the door, I'll pull the lever when everyone's ready.
Okay. As Kel pulls the lever, the door swings open, and way in your mind, your nostrils are suddenly filled with a sense that you remember well, and you hear Fabian in your head say, "Oh shit." I need everybody to roll initiative.
Pull it again. Pull it again.
Oh my god.
Do I hear this? Is there time for me to pull the lever again? I don't see what's inside.
If you Well, let's see how these initiative rolls run out.
Holy shit.
Because as soon as it sees you, you guys are in turn order. Behind the door is the dreaded Chimera. The party has been
No fucking
bamboozled.
way.
Okay, let's bring out that turn order once again. Okay. The Chimera is gonna roll its turn.
Please be lower than 18.
One.
Oh yes.
1.11.
Ooh.
Wait,
Oh.
you have 6 seconds to save everybody.
Close the damn door.
On it.
You pull the lever once more, and the door slams shut.
What was that about?
You
What was behind there?
you are now
Ronnie?
out of turn order.
Ronnie is like angry, like walking towards this door. Pull the. Wait, there's 2 Chimera ones, right?
Yeah, so this one's the Chimera door that'll open by Kel, and this is the one that'll open by where you're at. The one that you're standing next to is the crocodile door.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna pull a lever. I think Ronnie's just like walking angrily back here. Pull the lever way.
I pulled the lever. And I'm like, this is gonna be a splorker, isn't it? It's gonna be a fucking splorker.
So you're opening up this door down here
Yes.
by Ronnie. Okay,
Mhm.
you pull the lever. It opens up. You don't see anything initially, but you hear some scrambling. And then you hear shh.
Do I not see anything even with night vision?
Yes, you
I
don't
mean,
see
dark vision?
anything yet. Nothing's been in your immediate field of view.
I start walking in.
Oh,
Okay.
Ronnie, do you need backup?
Yeah, wait, what's going on? What?
I don't know.
As you
Yeah,
turn the corner, you see 2 lizard folk pirates hiding against the wall. We've been made! Get them! I need you guys to roll initiative once again.
Oh, I can't just use my very good initiative roll.
Yeah.
No, you just got out of it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's the way I
Oh.
would have liked it to go.
That was the best roll I got all game.
I would deeply rather have 2 pirates take attacks on me than have the Chimera get out of its room.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Kel, you can't see anything, but you can see Ronnie. You do hear
Ronnie yells,
them say,
"All right,
"We've been
you
made.
two."
Let's get him." Yeah, so you know someone's in there, and you know that Ronnie is about to fight them.
Okay. I'll say to the kitten, "Come on, buddy. We're going on an adventure." And I'm gonna walk into the room.
What? No, what are you doing? He's a baby. She's a baby. Keep her out of here.
This is how we hone his natural predatory instincts. Her natural predatory instincts. It's good for a kitten, trust me.
Isn't it Tavian Jr.?
Wait, I just need to calculate my movement so I was over here.
I couldn't tell what this song was because I don't recognize it anyway. But then I heard like dun 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 dun, dun and I mistook it for Good Riddance.
Oh, I see you guys. I'm just gonna erupting earth.
Okay. Make sure you're keeping track of those spell slots.
Yep. I'm gonna upcast this because why not?
Because we're gonna need to fight our way out later.
No. This is it. Trust me.
Great. Yep.
It's 20 feet.
I'm sorry.
What's the radius of this?
Oh yeah, 20-foot cube.
Okay, there we go. All right, so they will take 21 damage, unless they do a DC 15. Okay, they don't have any bonus, so we're just gonna roll this normal. Fail. So they both take 21 damage, leaving both of them with 1 HP.
Yeah,
they're both bleeding and pinned to the wall with this erupting earth. Ah, okay,
Actually-
you win.
with that, yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay, if you don't want us to kill you, you're gonna tell us how to get out of here without fighting the Chimera.
Don't go the Chimera way.
Yeah, dipshit. Is there another exit?
The front door, I guess, or the side
Fuck
doors
you.
upstairs. What? It's a vault. It's not known for its many comings and goings.
Fine. I'll end my turn there. There's nothing else I really have to do.
Hey, Short, can you
Okay.
scroll down so that lovely audience can see the Chimera Cave, where all the action is?
It's like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. At this point,
Damn, we all rolled really poorly.
Yeah.
at this point, they're both going to be like, "Well, we know when we're beaten." Are you stealing our cat? Let's get him! They prepare to throw javelins at you, Kel.
Misses.
That first one will
The
hit,
first
right?
one miss. Oh yeah, if it meets AC, yeah.
For 7 piercing, you get a javelin point directly in your head.
I'm gonna do my thing to reduce the damage.
Okay.
Did you say I get headshot?
Yeah, it's just sticking into your skull bone, a javelin. You're like, this kind
You
of
actually
hurts a
take
lot.
zero. You actually take 0 damage.
Oh, thank
You take 0 damage. It falls out. It must have hit a plate or something.
Ronnie's like, knock it off.
Whoa, they're tougher than I thought. Oh, we give up now. We surrender.
Do you?
They look at each other. Even they don't trust each other. Finn, it's your turn.
Finn not necessarily wanting to join that particular fight is gonna try Oz again.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Okay.
Arcana check.
This isn't a great spot for him to come to.
Okay, you get across to Oz loud and clear.
Okay, I'm gonna try and channel Oz's grandma. Oswaldian.
Okay,
No.
make a performance check and with disadvantage because you don't know Oz's grandma.
Yeah.
Okay, so
11.
give us a bad performance of Oz's grandma as best you can imagine her.
I guess it's just classic grandma or her grandma, which is just cigarette voice,
Finn's channeling her grandma.
Misunderstanding that his dad is half orc. You imagine that his grandmother is half orc too, so you inadvertently make her gruff and deeper than you intended to, or probably should.
Get your tail feathers back here right now. We're in trouble.
Oz, how do you respond to this?
This is the weirdest dream. Now I'm hearing the weird old lady who lived at the end of the street and smoked everything she found.
Perfect.
That's your turn?
Yeah, she's gonna sigh and taking a peek at Way is gonna pop over a healing word.
On way.
Is that the name of the spell? Yeah,
Yeah.
Cure Wounds.
On way?
Yeah.
Which one is that's a touch-based spell, but you can go over to him if you want.
Sure, I get 6 extra points because I wasn't expecting it. She snuck up on me.
Yeah, no, I think you
Boo,
can
you're
toggle
stealing.
off sneak attack now. I have to go on Ink Sheet and do this for her. This is so much trouble.
What do you mean I can't sneak kill?
See, I mean, you can. It doesn't give you anything. You can do whatever you want in this dumb game.
What's going on in the room?
Oh, I don't know. Ronnie's beating some guys up.
I guess yeah. That's fodder for the chimera.
Wait, that's actually not a bad idea. Should we just
Yeah.
throw
got
their
3
bodies
heads.
in and book it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
wait, this
meaty, bloody, dead bodies will do the trick. I should probably wash myself, actually. Considering he looks down, he's covered in blood.
Yeah, he's just covered in guts.
Mm,
Okay, Ronnie, it's your go.
Freddy's like, I guess like size. I don't believe you. I think I can get here even though it's difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Or even just here.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. You're not very far away.
And I will swing on that first guy.
Hits. He's dead.
And on the other guy.
They're both dead. You are now out of combat. Yeah, you cleanly carve them up into chimera deli slices.
It's like barely even like carving, like Ryan just like punches them.
And a bunch of erupting earth rocks fall on their head.
Ronnie,
do
are
a
you
quick-
tenderizing the chimera meat?
Quick check if they have anything useful, like a map of which levers are now which or anything. But otherwise, just like I guess grab them by their like back of their uniforms and just drag them out.
All you find on them is 5 gold apiece, and one of them has a letter that is clearly his diary, a piece of paper, and it's all about this girl he likes in town.
Okay. Can I read it?
Yeah, definitely can.
What does it say?
It said there's a farmer girl named Susabelle who he really loves, but every time he goes closer to her, or she starts screaming. But he says she screams in the most beautiful way. He loves to hear her scream. He wishes he could hear it night and day. Maybe it's
Holy
best you
fuck.
killed this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronnie just stops feeling bad.
Okay, I think I might have a game plan.
Ronnie, they dump the 2 bodies like outside this door. We could probably hit that lever again, I guess. What's up?
So, let's take those nice dead bodies you have there, and we can grab a couple from in the wine room. We dump them here in the pit. Open up gelatinous room over here. Hide in there. Open the chimera door. Chimera come to snack. We sneak off if Kel uses pass without trace.
we're gonna hide in the cube room.
Hopefully there's no more cube, but
Well,
Well,
we just
there-
hide,
there
like,
might
shallow,
be
like
croc-
right there.
Crocodiles in the ceiling or something, but
Oh yeah.
sorry. And then the chimera falls in the pit, and then we go out the tunnel, or
Yeah. So the chimera, all 3 heads
Okay.
are going to be snacking on a body, so they're not going to be like looking up. We're going to sneak by so quietly.
great. Ronnie dumps the 2 bodies there, and just like sort of like heads back this way to go get more bodies.
do we remember whether the pitfall, like, the floor sank or if it just disappeared? Because alternatively, like, if the sneaking doesn't work, we can just shut the pit back on the thing.
I feel like the floor like sunk in.
Okay,
Yeah.
then that wouldn't work.
Yeah, it's not like a floor coffin, unfortunately.
That would be awesome. I will activate the pitfall.
Okay.
I think- Ronnie tries to see how many bodies they can do in one trip.
Okay, make an athletics.
Dang it!
You do pretty well, but you end up dragging one just because it's a little much.
So they only get 1?
How many were you trying to get? I thought you were trying to get 3.
Oh, I'm trying to get as many as I can.
You
So, yeah,
get
if I-
you can carry 2 both over the shoulder.
Mhm.
on one side, and you can drag the other. Basically, is what you're doing.
Great. They do that.
Okay. I don't
Do they
have the
have anything?
exact. What's that?
Do they have anything on them?
Each one
With the
has
letters
5
about
gold,
Suzanne?
and you find a
Isabel?
you find a scimitar on one, and the bard's lute. You also find a quarterstaff that's in good working order. Everything else has been destroyed in the combat. Oh, you also find the bow of the ranger. All of these look like standard issue items, but can be resold, as they're still in decent
Okay.
condition.
Ronnie comes back in dragging bodies.
Okay, I bet this is my best approximation of where the thing was. So as you open it, the 2 corpses fall into the pit.
And is it, just to confirm what Oddish was saying, the floor just sinks, right? It's not like the ground like halfway between parts open.
No, it is the latter. The ground halfway parts open.
Oh.
Interesting. Wait, flip the lever
It
again.
splits in the middle, and then
Uh-huh.
tips in.
Okay, I close the lever.
Okay, the bodies fall in.
Yeah, but then he did it again.
Yeah, then I pull it back up to see what happens when we close it again.
It goes back into its previous state, so it's just a floor now.
Like the hinges on the doors just kind of flap back up.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we could just trap the Chimera down there.
Yeah, it's a...
Wait, sorry. So it's like hinged. So now the bodies are still down there.
Correct.
Yes.
Bodies are
Yeah.
still down there.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
I guess they dropped the bodies they're carrying sort of like over in this area.
Okay, there's a big pile of bodies there.
How many bodies did Ronnie manage to bring back again?
I think she got them all. There were like 5 out there.
Nice. Holy shit, Ronnie, you're so strong.
They'll have taken another trip if need be. I think they just, grocery style wanted to try to do it in one if they could.
Let's
One
say
trip.
there's a pile of 7 bodies there total. And we'll
I don't feel great about this.
we'll just use this as the big pile of bodies.
Incredible.
The Chimera has been released on the town. If anything, we're saving the town from the Chimera, and we're putting it back in the pirate manor. We're both winning here.
What do you mean the Chimera has been released on the town?
It's out in the secret passage.
What if it knows how to swim?
Yeah.
Or it
And
learns.
I'm gonna crack open this door so alternatively people can hide behind this Chimera door.
We could. I know I'm not like really smart, but you don't have to trick me into going along with the Chimera into the pit plan.
Tricking you. I'm saying like, kind of funny. Our plans reversed.
I like this door because we know there's nothing in it, right?
I didn't see anything else in there. Yeah.
Okay, safe door.
At this point, guys, I'd like to take our let's take a 10-minute break and get back here at 15 after the hour. We'll return back and check in on Oz and see what he is doing, and then we'll come back to this scenario. All right, we will be right back. BRB. Burb. No! Hey guys, look, it's Bug's fat ass. So you're welcome. No. But what if I want to be down here? I'm an idiot. Okay. No! I just fucking did it! No! At least I get to watch this insane motion sickness again. No! No, 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 no! No! I was still spamming jump!
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity bump. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bump. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bump. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bump. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bump.
Man, this is a crazy long way. Eh? Oh, there's no timer either. What? It's sort of like how if I hear something that sounds like my grandmother's fingernails clawing on the glass outside my window, I get a little upset because that happened a lot when I was a kid. It's for dementia. But don't worry, they caught her eventually, so. It's a pretty mean little section there. Eat. Oh! 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 What the fuck? Ah! 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 You fucking asshole. They are not putting me back all this way. This is like 45 minutes of waiting. And then they put me in front of the spikes? God! Perfect. Is this a cheat on my wife minigame? Love fireworks and Ferris wheel. Oh my god. The lady needs a back massage. She will guide you.
A little bit right, a little bit down, a little bit right, a little bit down.
I'm gonna...
Right, a little bit down, a little bit right, a little bit down. Oh, just a tiny, just a tiny bit. There.
I'm not having an affair. I'm just giving a colleague a massage.
Ooh, you dirty old man.
What? Must win sex. I am the king of sex.
Oh, yes, you're the best.
Wow, the sex was so good she killed herself. Look behind you, you'll find a surprise. What? Of course. That's the price of his sin. It all makes sense, just like the Bible.
As a mosquito, there is something that you naturally have to do. You have to suck blood. You must suck and store away as much human blood as possible.
What the fuck
in
is
order
this?
to survive the winter.
By jumping over him, I can do anything I want. No. Ha He's a better man than any human I've known. No! No! I was right there! I'm carrying too many items. Oh no, my arm! Where did it go? No! Oh, there it is. Okay. It's okay when the perverts of chat do it, but when you do it, it's wrong. Wait, is this actually happening? Oh my god! Wait! Wait, why? Why did her boobs grow? Oh, I found a new power. Check this out. Wow, wow. Guys, this is how I French kiss. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, oh, fuck. No! Why would they do this? Why would they do this? You see what you do when you distract me? There's no SSRI that's powerful enough to stop this game. Gonna have to play the burbs again. So I better give this the old college. Mr. Sega away team, I'd like you to explain what happened there, please. Grab.
Nice, buddy.
Can I go on top of this? What's nice is that this is the kind of game where if you do think of something like this to do, they give you a great reward like this. There's no way down. I've just soft locked the game. Fuck! Okay, great. Alright, so now we're at the place that I've PB'd on. This part. Where you legit can't see the platforms before you jump. Okay, we are back. We are back. All right, you guys are back on mic. All right, so for now, let us pop back over to Oswald's wild and crazy adventure in the outer reaches of the astral ethereal plane, I should say. Okay. Oh, wait, he's already there. So we're just going to have him join. Oh, that's really easy to do. I love that. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, so Oz, you were currently riding your best friend, the Space Worm, and he is he's very wounded at this point. You do have a continue though, and you know that gives you an extra lease on life in this strange astral scenario. So you don't have to feel too worried quite yet, but you do see him sort of becoming tense. You can feel it as you're riding atop of him, that these creatures are a bit tougher than the ones that came before. How would you like to proceed against these bulkier looking space bats?
Okay, Mr. Dragon, we got this. Oz is going to use the dragon's laser that hits 3, and then Oz is going to use his laser that hits 3 called Scorching Ray.
Nice. Good combo. Okay. Let's start with those dragon hits. Okay, let's see here. Did I really set up their tokens different than I set up everyone else's tokens? All right, so their armor class... For whatever reason, it has it as different than it is, but... Regardless, the latter two hit. The first one will miss. They're slightly nimble and dodges out of the way. Roll damage on that second and third one. $11 radiant and 20 radiant. Nice. These guys are vulnerable to radiant damage. And so the middle one will take 22 damage. And he will become bloodied. And the other one is completely obliterated in one hit. Oh! He explodes into a bunch of bloody particles in the air. That means it's time for your Scorching Ray, right?
Yep. So 2 beams on the top one and 1 beam on the middle one.
Got it. Hit, miss. Wait. Yeah, that last one is a miss.
22s.
Yeah, it's a lot of 22s.
That is really bad for damage.
Okay, the first one takes 2. It takes 11 damage. And you can see that as it takes the fire damage, it seems to be resistant to it. This one will take...
Oh no, Mr. Dragon, they eat fire!
Oh no! Wait, I already knew that. I should have told you.
Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry. It's a lot on my mind lately. My wife's sister's in town, and she just complains a lot. She's just a downer. I try to think of, let's go bowling, but she just complains the whole time. It's just, it doesn't take much to have a positive attitude, but she just doesn't put in the effort.
I have so many questions. Where is in town for Dragon and Magical Dream Dragon's Bowl?
Right over there. You turn and look, and there is an entire town where a bunch of dragons are playing and having a good time, but many of them are in cars and stuck in a traffic jam.
Can we go there next?
No, we have 50 more levels to conquer. Come on, you could be the Dragon King.
Dragon Town. So many dragons.
While you are distracted, the greater space bats, the remaining 2 are going to attempt to shoot you. 1, 2. The second one will hit. For 15 necrotic, which is doubled because he's weak to that. He's left with 8 HP. He's very bloodied and sputtering now. Exhaust coming out of his many jet engines. And you can see loose sprockets and springs coming out of his back as well. Oh, I feel like I'm going down soon. Thank goodness we have that continue.
That stares at it greedily to continue.
No, I needed to live. Don't you want me to live?
Could eat that.
Oh god. Okay, we are traveling back to Scourge's vault at this point, where the plan is being hatched. Alright, Wei, walk us through how this is going to go down. Ruthie?
Are you muted?
Oh, I muted myself. Haha, hi.
Wait,
clicking on
left.
things.
Oh my god.
There's just
You just hear
mouthing things I'm trying to do.
slam.
Wade disguised himself as Bill Caven and went upstairs?
So I want to open, or I want these 2 doors to be open. We have the bodies in the pit.
You want both the former Chimera room doors to be open?
Yes, please.
Okay, so do you remember which lever? Okay, so you're standing next to the lever, so you clearly remember that. Okay. That
Oh
one is
my god, Bree.
let the bodies hit the pit. What the hell?
At the same time, we
You guys
typed the same
both
thing
said it?
in different
Holy
chats.
shit!
Oh my god.
That's insane. On stream chat, Ink is saying it, and in Roll20 chat, Ronnie is
feel like-
saying it. Rhea is saying
I
it.
feel like that's inspiration worthy.
That
like
is
psychic
inspiration worthy. Yeah, both of you guys give yourself inspiration for that. That's crazy.
Oh my god, dude.
That was insane. Wow.
So, here's the thing. We want all the party to probably hide either over here by the slime door, because that'll be faster, or we want them to hide just out of sight here in the Chimera Cave. But we need somebody to get the pirate room open. Oh yeah, we need somebody to get the pirate room door open.
Well, if we're hiding down
Yeah.
here in the Chimera room, we can just kind of peek our heads out, flip the switch, and then bolt back inside.
Okay.
I mean, I could go invisible again. And do it.
How you doing on spell slots?
I have one more left for
Gotcha.
level 2.
If you don't want to do that, I can temporarily go invisible. That
Hidden
might,
step.
save you the spell slot if you want to conserve that.
Oh, right, that's true. Yeah, you do it, Kel.
If you want to stand, I'm
That was
thinking
very
this
quick.
out. Either stand here and be invisible so you can keep an eye on the Chimera after the door is open, or if you want to be here and as soon as you open the pirate code room, go invisible and then run in here. And then somebody else can keep watch.
Yeah. I guess being invisible and peeking at a chimera is probably a good idea.
Good combo.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll do that from here because I like this distance from the door we need to exit through.
Okay. If I'm plan maker, I can stand by the bad lever and I'm zippy. I can probably head out after you guys. Once we're all through the door, there's a lever underneath the... There was a table, and there was the lever underneath the table. All we have to do is hit that lever, and then we're home free.
Once
Right.
everyone's there.
Unless we
Right.
still want to try the pitfall trap and close the Chimera into the pitfall.
Well, it might be easier to close the Chimera in because we'd have to do a lot less sneaking to get by it.
That is true.
It's worth a shot.
Kel, if you are invisible for a round, that'd probably be just enough so you could stand by the pitfall door. Lever, I mean.
I can do that. Here, hang on for a second, and I'll give the displacer cup to Waylon. If you could just hold on to her for a sec, I don't want her getting in danger, you know.
Yeah.
Hey. Yup.
Okay, way roll animal handling.
Do I get a help from Kel?
Yes, I will give you the help action.
Kel's holding it out gingerly in such a way that as he's holding the bag out with the cat halfway out of it, it is scratching at his wrist. So it is momentarily too distracted by Kel to focus its aggression on Wei, but Wei still needs to take the hand off. Hopefully without losing a hand.
Oh my
Lamau.
god.
Wow.
Damn.
The cat, as soon as the cat feels a new set of hands on him, the cat leaps from the bag and attaches to Wei's head, its warm tummy against Wei's face and nose as it begins to claw into the back of your head. And you take
And just stop being bloody.
7 slashing damage. The cat then proceeds to run around the room.
Oh my god.
Can I try and grab it?
Yes, make a dex save as it passes. Natural
Hell yeah.
20! Holy shit! You nab it so quickly and you hold it up with a stern expression on your face. It looks into your eyes, and seeing someone it finally respects, its eyes become big and begin to sparkle. Ooh woo, it seems to say.
That's what I thought.
Do you want the bag? I can give you the bag. You can hold it.
I've got it covered for now.
She shoves it under
Okay.
her armpit like it's a football or something.
I knew you guys would get along.
All as planned.
Kel, can you get a stab concussion asking for a friend?
I'm more well versed in like beast anatomy, not really human anatomy. You should probably say doctor.
Ronnie, can you get like a stab concussion? Is that like a thing?
Ronnie does a medicine check on way.
Okay, roll medicine.
No, you're good.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with a good clawing. Helps you build character.
Oh,
We can put a steak on it when we get back to the inn.
yeah,
A
okay.
cooked steak. Not even an ice steak, but just like...
Fresh from the kitchen.
yeah, it's burning in the pan, and Ronnie just throws it away. Ah! If you can catch that in time, it means you're healthy.
Ronnie's standing here. So, where should I go?
You want to hide in the cave so that once the chimera is trapped, then we can walk freely.
In here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Wait, should we open up the gelatinous cube room, or are you worried there'll be something in there, just so that there's a bit of an alcove to hide in?
There is a bit of an alcove to hide in. Can you like, you can like talk to crocodiles. You can just tell them to be chill for a minute, right?
Sure.
Tacos?
Oh my god, that's good.
I'll go walk over here and I'll open the gelatinous cube room.
Okay. Which one? Yeah, that is the one. That is the gelatinous cube room. You open it up, and it appears to be an empty room with a lever at the back of it.
Can I, like, as I go into the room, be vigilantly looking up at the ceiling to see if anything is hanging out up there?
Okay, give me some perception.
Perception. Just the first one. My mouse double clicks.
The first one. Okay, gotcha. So you, now knowing what to look for, spot a brand new cube sitting up there on the shelf, waiting to fall on whoever enters.
That's a no-go way. There's another cube up there.
If you just stay by the door, you think it's gonna get you still?
Well, I went in this far, and I think this should be okay enough for me to avoid the cube and avoid the chimera as well. So if I just hang out here, it should be okay. I'll pop up Pass Without Trace while everyone's preparing this as well. I have...
Yeah.
Isn't that centered? Is that centered on you, or is it? Does it stay with us?
It's centered on me.
Okay.
It's an aura, right?
Yes, it is.
It might still hit us. How far does it go?
It's
It is
like
a
30,
30 feet
right?
aura, I believe.
Oh,
yeah.
30 feet.
Okay, I'm popping that aura on you right now.
While we're down here opening doors, do we want to check the vault? Clearly, some things have changed. There's nothing we can really do, but do we want to be surprised if the statue's gone?
I am scared that if we wait, the longer we wait, some more friends might follow after us eventually.
Sounds good. Let's get out of here.
I'm also going to pop invisibility.
Okay.
And put the kitten in my boot. And it's nice and warm in there, so I'm sure it'll totally
not
like it.
A mouse. It is the size of a bulldog.
Yeah. Well, I have a big boot.
You lose inspiration.
No.
No, it's alright.
I'll hand you the stack.
Oh, all right.
There is a floating
Baby on
kitten. It looks
Yeah,
confused.
just like a floating kitten head.
But the kitten's being worn and carried.
That's true, but its head is still sticking out of the bag, therefore.
I'm just like trying not like I'm not like holding my hand over its head, but I'm like kind of like like
You're
You're
hover
put-
handing it.
yeah. it's-
Whatever spell you put on it with charm is still in the process of working, but yeah, you don't know how long it'll last before it remembers that it's a kitten and is rambunctious.
All right.
Should I go by Kel to be sneakier if you're going to be invisible over here?
Yeah, actually that probably works out better.
I don't remember if the pit is open or shut right now.
The pit is open, yeah.
Okay, it's open now.
All right. I can't think of anything else. Any last minute stuff before shenanigans?
I think it's go time.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
That's my last words, and I'll crack open the pirate room door and duck behind.
Okay, the door is open, and the Chimera races in. You're invisible, right?
I only have 6 seconds of it, so I'd like to like hold an action for if it turns around. I'd like to pop invisibility. I don't really know where that leaves Ronnie.
In
Not
a
you.
bad
I was
spot.
talking about Finn.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
fair.
I'm invisible.
So you've got the kitten. I'm gonna change its token so that it can be moved by anyone in the party. Okay, it should be okay now. All right, so let's, for the purposes of this, let's get into turn order on this. I think it'll just make things easier to accomplish what we want to do. Okay, so everybody roll.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So would you say the Chimera already used its turn?
I mean, it
No.
still rolled pretty bad.
It rolled pretty bad.
I mean, that's
Ronnie got
reasonable.
0.01 faster than it. Okay.
I love that it's Way with the 20 and then Finn with 8.
Yeah, big jump there. All right,
Feels
Way.
like Way was like, okay, ready, everyone, 1, 2, 3, and we all went on go.
Yeah, right. What were we doing again? Hiding? I don't get it. Okay, Way, what would you like to do?
Ducked
What's that?
behind. Yeah, I ducked behind, so I'm just gonna take my action to dash in the Chimera cave.
Sure.
That's 30. And then I don't quite want to be in sight with the Chimera.
That
I think
erupting
here's
earth
the-
is probably still difficult terrain because no one's cleared it, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going around it.
Okay. All right. Your dash action is complete. Any bonus actions?
Nope.
Okay. Affinity. You've got a floating cat head.
I sure do.
And you're
I
staring
think I'm
down this thing.
I don't really want to move. I'm just gonna keep being a lookout on this thing for now.
You're
I'll
staring
hold an
directly at
action.
it. You are directly in front of it.
Okay. Yeah, she's a little stun locked here. But I'll I don't want to
You
hold
could-
an action.
I was gonna say you could hold an action, and if things start to look dire, hit the lever on the gelatinous cube. Ronnie and Kel will be in the room with the cube, but they'd be safe from the Chimera for a little bit.
That's true, actually. Yeah, maybe I'll just like tippy toe over here, and get ready to hit that just in case.
Okay. All right, Cal, what would you like to do?
Good idea.
I'm just going to move over here. Not going any further into the room, but I can move through Ronnie's token, right? And I'm gonna hold my action when the thing begins to eat the meat. and then I'll flip the lever.
Okay. So at present, it hasn't seen anybody. Besides the floating cat head, which it can see. But now it seems like Finn is blocking the floating cat head with
Yes.
but then you'd see through it to a floating cat head. Okay. Readying an action to do what when it eats the meat?
I'll flip the
Close-
lever.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, Ronnie, your go.
I think Ronnie might just take hide action
Smart.
to try to like not blow this.
A hide action?
Yeah.
Okay, great. What are you hiding behind? Kel?
I guess I mean that in the sense of like just like being still where they were tucked into this sort of alcove.
Mm-hmm.
And they're aware that they just need to not draw attention.
Worst comes to worst, we can just hide inside the gelatinous cube.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a bad, but yeah.
What does the hide action actually do? Roll a dex check and tell the DM the result. The hide action grants PC's advantage on their first attack roll against an enemy.
Oh, I guess that doesn't really help. They're gonna stay still. Sorry.
If you have that shove attack from your Battlemaster subclass, it would give you advantage, meaning it would give the Chimera disadvantage if you ran over and shoved it into the pit, right?
Yeah. Like now? Or like when it starts moving? I've
If it spots you.
So if
Fair.
push comes to shove.
Literally.
Alright, yes, I'll hold for if push comes to shove. If the Chimera starts coming towards me and Kel, I will attack it with my pushing attack, which is a weapon attack, and then I do a thing. But that's what I would like to do if you'll let me hold my action for that.
A pushing attack?
Wait, why did you say that advantage is a thing?
So if you hide, you roll your stealth.
Oh, I see. But then I don't have an action to use.
Right.
Then you don't have an action to use, yeah.
So I'll just, if push comes to shove, is what I'm holding for. If it comes towards us, not just if it comes left, I mean west or whatever, but if it like spots us and starts coming towards us, I'm gonna try to shove it into the pit.
Okay, so you're not going to use the hide action. You're just going to try to push it if it comes close.
I'm gonna try to hit it and push it.
Yeah, with your
Alright,
pushing
because you have
attack, your
pushing,
maneuver.
super, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes, that makes sense to me. Okay, another held action. Okay, it is the Chimera's turn. The Chimera, its dragon head is sniffing around the room and spots, the corpses there and seems interested in that. Both the lion and goat heads seemed intrigued by the cat head, the displacer kitten, and they began to pull the body begrudgingly to the dragon this way. As it gets close, what perfume did you say you had, Finn? I know we talked about this last time.
It's I just noticed the token is so close. It's like rose, I think.
So the dragon head starts to sniff out the rose in the perfume, and it's pulling its head around the goat's head on the right side of its body to try to sniff at you. But the lion pulls past you, and the goat starts to get ready to ram the displacer kitten, which is scrunching up its nose and trying to move back against the wall where you've sort of like got it behind you. You're sort of facing away right now to try to keep it out of view, but it can still see the head. The lion head and the goat head start arguing with each other in non-speech, but just sort of like having a contest of wills. The goat head starts trying to butt the lion head, and the lion roars until the goat backs down a little bit, even though it seems really miffed by this and still seems to want to try to ram the displacer kitten. But the lion starts to sniff at the displacer kitten, and the kitten looks like it's going to do something, and then goes right in the lion head's face. The other two heads look angry, but the lion seems to tilt its head ever so slightly away and roar back. And then it turns and stalks this way, and then turns around in a circle as if to acknowledge that it knows this thing is a baby and is behaving as an adult to it. It then, not being excited about the chicanery, the dragon head is going to try to pull it this way so it can get a better snuffle at the meat. It looks down into the pits at this meat, and that's where it's going to end its turn right there, peering over the edge. The goat head still looks like it wants to ram the baby kitten. The lion head still seems intrigued by it, and the dragon head is pulling it ever closer to the pit. Right now, we're going to jump back through time and space to check on Oswald. Our dear sweet Oswald is still suffering, having a horrible time in outer space. No one to take care of him but this giant space worm.
Is having the time of his life, and no one is going to believe him.
All right, Ozzy, it's your move against these 3 bats. Or I guess 2 bats remaining.
All right. They didn't move at all.
No, they're staying at a slight distance from you.
Okay, I'm guessing that they has the dragon killed enough to use the special beam yet?
Let's see. You killed one of them with your spell, right? And then another one got away. And there were 5, 10. So you've killed 8, 9. I think you need to kill one more before you can use your special beam.
Okay. Of these 3 guys, one of them was the dragon. The fire spell did almost nothing. The bottom one got hit with 40 radiant damage.
No, wait. It was the previous trio that your firebolt killed one. I'm sorry, previous quintuplets, set of quintuplets. There were 5 on top, 5 on the bottom, and you killed one of them with the firebolt. I remember that much. So you didn't get credit for that kill, but you also, I think, cluster bombs. No, wait, you just used laser on the other ones, right? Killed one with Oz and nuked the rest.
You cluster bombed the very first one, and then the rest have been laser.
Right. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think you need to kill one more, and then you will be. Yeah, and then you will be all set to use your special move.
Okay, well, Oz is gonna laser fire these 2 guys.
Okay. Okay, first one hits. Actually, they both hit. Roll damage. Okay. Okay. 15 radiant. I know it says up to 3 targets, but you can shoot 3 times. So if you want to, Well, actually, you can determine it based on who is still upstanding. This guy here, you obliterate completely. So you can shoot the top one again if you would like. No reason not to, really. He's bloodied at this
Alright,
point.
well, Oz is just spamming the lasers. If he gets the third one, then he gets the third one in. Oh, okay.
Yes, natural 20. You blast this guy back so hard that he rips a hole in the fabric of existence here, creating what looks to be a portal. Just as you do so, you hear an ear-splitting, and then an alarm goes off, and the space worm says, "Oh no, it's the boss! I knew he would get you eventually." And
It's a boss? I'm gonna shoot a boss?
as that happens, a gigantic robotic space dragon with fire turrets on his arms appears from behind where all the waves were coming from, and is between Oz on the other side of this portal. "You must make a choice, Oz. Will you travel back to your world through this hole in space and time? Or will you rise up and become the Dragon King?"
Wait, I don't want to wake up yet. This is a fun dream.
Oh, okay. Then let's fight.
You're talking a lot of weird words. All I'm seeing is that specials charge, and I'm ready to shoot this thing.
Very well. If you want, I can try using the last of my power to hit it with the special now.
Special now. Special now. Oz is
Very
like
well.
drumming on the back of the dragon's head with his little feathery fist.
The space worm absorbs the power of the continue, refilling its life and giving itself the power it needs to blast this thing with the epic space laser that you've got. Let me just make sure I remember how this works. Okay, so yeah. So it can hit everything. Basically, it is a huge beam cannon that hits everything. It's 10 feet wide and can reach up to 60 feet long. So you should be able to... oh, you might want to move forward just a little bit, 10 feet forward. But then you'll be able to hit that thing. Yeah, why don't you roll to hit on that beam cannon? Ooh, with your special beam, you get a 29, which will definitely hit. It goes right into the mouth, hitting its red weak point inside its head, doing colossal damage. Let's see what it does. 38 radiant damage. Big shot. Big shot. Let me pull up its... you see this
rolled really low for what that could do.
Yeah, right. Imagine if there were all of them in a row or something like that. Okay, it takes the damage. It does not seem to get any additional damage from that. It does not seem to be as weak as the bats were before, perhaps because of its armored plating. But it takes a massive hit. Would you like to do any Oz powers?
Sure. Actually, let's use Frostbite on it.
Okay.
I think it's a con saving throw.
Okay, yep, looks like a con saving throw. And you are within
If it
60 feet
uses
because
a
you're
weapon-
riding on this. What's that?
If it uses a weapon to attack and this hits, it has disadvantage then. On that weapon attack, sorry.
If it fails to save?
If it fails its save and it uses a weapon to attack, it then has disadvantage on that weapon attack.
Okay, it's got pretty good con because it's so bulky. Well, let's see how this works. 14 meets it, beats it. It avoids damage, putting up a brief shield to block it. You can see it's sort of shivering a bit as the ice crackles around it. A strange thing for a mechanical creature. Is it truly fully mechanical? You're not really sure. You just know you want it to go down. Okay. This thing...
Looks like this frostbite is that evocation. It is, so it still takes half damage.
Oh, because of
Oswald
your
has
thing?
potent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of. Yeah.
Okay, so half damage would be 3, but it's actually 6 because it is weak against that. It's weak against ice. Okay. All right, now it is going to try to... Okay. It is going to attack you with its Forever Beam.
Whoa.
But you nimbly evade it out of the way. It's going to try to shoot again. That will hit, but you should be able to get out of it with your dodge if you want to use it.
Reaction dodge.
Okay, and 14, it will miss again. You nimbly dart back and forth, evading the Forever Beam.
Now hold of this.
Okay, as you one moment, as it takes its shots and misses, you can see a few particle cannons on its right and left shoulder begin charging energy. It doesn't seem like they are fully charged yet, but you can get the sense that it is in the process of doing some sort of big power move. All right, with that, we're going to go back to the other situation.
Where everything is totally fine.
Where everything is totally fine. Waylon, you are in the Chimera room, the old Chimera's apartment. The Chimera is currently sniffing corpses.
This is a Chimera-free room. Thank you very much. I'm going to just... I think that's 15 feet.
It's 20.
It's 20?
No, you're right, 15.
Okay. I think I'm gonna hold my action. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm gonna try and do something if shit starts to go down. If I hear somebody, like, yelp. If I know my party is in trouble.
Then you are going to do what?
I have no idea.
You gotta pick what your held action is.
Then I'm probably gonna jump out and try and distract the Chimera.
Okay, if you hear someone in pain, you're going to jump out and distract the Chimera.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your held action. All right, Affinity Amber Field, what would you like to do?
Cry. Just kidding.
Crying is
Valid.
free action.
I'm going to stuff the kitten in the sack, but like politely. If that's possible.
Is it possible, or will it die?
Well,
10
it
minutes
has
until
10
it
minutes.
begins to suffocate.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so you stuck the head in the bag. It disappears. The lion head is going to snuff at this, like it's confused by what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Hate that. I'm going to, I think I'm just gonna sort of move over here, sort of keeping in range of the lever, just in case, but trying to get closer to the door. And I would also like to prestidigitation a meat scent coming from the carcass pile in the pit. To
That's
sort
not
of
an
further...
attack, so it doesn't proc dropping invisibility.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you prestidigitate the smell of delicious cooked meat coming from the corpses over here. The tantalizing scent begins to really even perk up the goat's nose now. Now 2 heads are interested in this pit. Kel, are you currently pass without traced?
Yes, yeah.
But yes, you've got the aura, but you're not hidden stepped.
No, I am not hidden stepped.
Okay. All right, it is your turn. At this point, you become extremely aware that although 2 heads are pointed down into the pit, and you are in a stealthy, murky mist right now that keeps you from being obscured by the darkness and everything, this thing is kind of facing your direction. You're not too far away from getting spotted.
Do I perceive that the same is true for Ronnie, or is it just kind of me for the time being?
Make a wisdom check. Or wisdom save. I'm sorry, wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay,
Fuck
natural 1. That's a +7 too, and you got a natural 1 on that. All right, you're not sure what to expect, but you're getting scared. What if you guys are next?
Okay. Let me just have a quick peep at my spell list. I don't think there's anything that could help, though. This is not... I am still going to just hold my action for pulling the lever if this thing... I'm not going to go invisible, because if it sees me, ideally, it might cross over the pit to get in there. Who knows? But I'm not going to chicken out and abandon Ronnie by going invisible. So I'll just hold my action to pull the lever if it gets into the pit.
Okay. Ronnie, it's your go. Same situation applies. You see 2 of the heads sniffing at the delicious smells coming from the pit. The lion head is facing away to the bottom right corner, looking for where the disappearing cat went. No one seems to notice you currently, none of the heads on the Chimera. However, it does make you feel a bit worried, anxious.
Yeah. I think Ronnie is thinking, all right, Kel can go invisible, and they're going to try to sneak over to, like, just sort of inside this door.
Okay, the open door. So
Yeah.
make a stealth roll plus pass without trace is what, 10?
Yeah, plus 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So you're disadvantaged,
20.
so...
20.
So 20, yeah. So you easily, because of pass without trace, and only because of pass without trace, make your way to the door.
Okay. And then they're gonna ready their action if it looks like it breaks bad to throw this lever.
The
Do
lever.
the doors make a noise?
Yeah, how loud are the doors?
They're
Like,
pretty loud because they're basically stone slabs that come up and down from the ceiling.
So yeah, they're hoping that like if things break bad and the chimera starts to go for anyone, if they throw this door, it'll at least get distracted.
Right. Okay. It is now the chimera's turn because of the scent.
They
And-
give Hell a serious like, you got this nod before they leave.
Kel doesn't. I think his
Yeah, he
head is
doesn't
just shaking
understand.
so violently that
After
it
that
probably looks
wisdom
like he's nodding
save,
back.
you
After that
get the
nat
sense
one.
that Ronnie is leaving you to die for sure. You're like, okay, I get it. This is how it goes. I'm glad my cat child is okay. The chimera is going to leap down into the pit. At this moment, with the way it leaps, is it kind of glides with its wings down. At this moment, you remember that it has wings and can fly. It just hasn't been using them much in this space. And it lands in the bottom of the pit and begins to eat the corpses in the big pile that are out there. At this
trigger my held
moment,
action?
this procs your held action. You hit the pit, and it hears the walls moving. Let's see how fast it is. It's all going to come down to this chimera's dexterity. Let's say that in order to get out of this, I honestly don't think its dexterity to be that great. So it's going to set the DC at 15 for this to see if it can. These aren't exactly quick moving doors. They were meant to split. So moving back in place with these slow mechanisms, it'll take about 4 or 5 seconds. And we need to see with a mouthful of corpse if it has the speed to be doing this. So I'm going to say, let's say it's got disadvantage on this because it is distracted. You have tempted it and it is kind of starving. Oh, either way, it would have failed. The door slammed shut. It rolled an 11 with disadvantage and it would have gotten a 12 with advantage, but it would have gotten that 11 either way. That was its first roll. So the doors rise up around it and slam shut. Before it realizes it's in the dark, you can hear the roaring and the flame licking at it. You hear its 3 heads braying. It is now trapped within the pit.
Are we still in initiative?
Depends what you want to do next, I guess. Are you guys not doing anything else with it, or are you...
I assume get the fuck out, right, guys?
Nope. Cheese it. Come on, we're cheesing it.
Okay.
I don't know where the hell everyone is. We're cheesing.
All right. That will take you out of initiative. And yeah, you guys are able to make your way towards the back door. Are you going to swim under the water again?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I will give the kitten back to Kel though.
And I like.
Thank you so much for looking after her.
He's in
I
the
slap
snack.
Kel on the back.
He
Everyone's
doesn't know what to
hogging
do with
Finn.
all this. Oh yeah, Kel walks over and he's like, "Oh my god, you did so great." Walks right past Finn, goes to the kitten, and is like, "That yelp was, you have the makings of such a good roar."
Roll animal
Guys,
handling.
guys, is it time? It's time to go. It's time to go.
Roll animal handling.
Thanks around
It
here.
claws
Oh,
at you. You take 1 slashing damage.
Guys, it's hurting less every time.
Just like owning
I'm
a
gonna
real
take the
cat.
word
You just
for
get used to it. All right. So you guys are going to go out the underwater route, correct?
Yeah.
Are-
Okay.
Oh, I want to hit the lever that's here, so it looks like the room was only slightly disturbed, but yeah.
Guys, let me in.
You successfully
sorry.
locked Cal outside.
I re-closed the door.
Okay, the
Sorry
door
about
is
that.
now closed. So yeah, you've got the underwater path in front of you. How would you like to proceed?
So do you want to shove her in the bag again, or do you want to shape water?
Is the bag waterproof when? That's a good question. I
I
assume
Yes,
so,
like
right?
it sort of
Yeah.
functions as an extra planar place, so it
Yeah.
wouldn't stuff wouldn't get into it even if the outside is sodden.
Okay. And the swim wasn't longer than 10 minutes, right? I mean, we'd die if it was. So.
No, it wasn't. It was probably you're probably only underwater for about 30 seconds or so.
Okay, back in the bag you go then, and I'll gently put
Animal
Kitten back
handling.
into the bag. I'm glad I'm good at this. No, I'm not. I take it back. I
You
lied.
take
Every time you say that,
you take 3 slashing damage.
She's getting eepy.
She wants to cuddle sharply.
cuddle sharply. That's a good name.
Cuddles sharply? Yeah, I can make that.
Lady Sharp cuddles.
Hey.
Okay, so what's up? What are you guys gonna do?
We're leaving, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, we're
100%.
booging.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
great.
If we're all
Uh,
confident we can make the swim, great. If not, I can summon some like watery creatures to help pull us out. The call is up to you guys. I'm not entirely sure how confident we are that we can take this.
Can you
I
get
can-
us like dolphins?
I can just drag somebody. You don't have
I
to
can-
wait
You
for
said
us.
that.
I can hope.
Are you gonna
Finn
conjure
is still
animals?
invisible.
Yeah, I'm still invisible.
Yeah, I'll conjure animals then. It'll be, I guess, 4 of the whatever 4 beasts of the half challenge rating, but it's not really for
Wait.
that.
Does that
Okay.
break concentration on Pass Without Trace? We might
Do we
want to
need
keep
it
that.
up right now? We
No,
emerged like in the
no, it's-
swamplands, right?
I actually
Well,
think
we-
I still do want to pass, yeah.
Okay, fair. Then I
Aw.
won't.
We made it fine last time, right?
I was really excited to
I'm
see
just-
what was gonna happen.
Honestly, me too. After Finn asked for dolphins, I was so curious to see what I'd actually.
There is a
It'll happen. There'll be
yeah,
time.
there's a 1 in 6 chance that would have been helpful.
Uh-oh.
Or
Uh,
dogs appear.
yeah, pretty much. they are scared to get in the water too. They climb on your shoulders and drown you to try to stay afloat. Game over. Okay, everybody, if you're gonna swim, I need you to make athletics rolls.
Since I have a swim speed, can I give a help to whoever needs it?
Yes, you can.
Athletics.
It's I'm gonna say because you've got the swim thing on, your DC is lower, so you do pass. But with that pitiful roll,
Barely.
you do not get to help anybody because you're
Okay.
barely you're like, oh yeah, this is rules. Oh wait, I'm going upside down. I'm lost. It's dark. I don't have dark vision. I don't know what's happening actually. The rest of you managed to make it out and guide way to safety. You find yourselves. You soon find yourselves on the banks of the river where you were before.
You know when goldfish get really depressed and they're just bumping into the walls of their tank? I feel like that's what Way's doing under the water.
Canonically, I said after a nat 1 once, Wei doesn't know how to swim, but he just has a swim speed. He's just like,
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just
Yeah.
doing it.
he's just doing it
Just-
fast.
Naruto swimming. Head first.
Okay. All of these guys are going back here. Only Oz is on the other map at this point.
I do have to say I'm slightly concerned about when the pirates come down open the pit and then let loose the chimera, but that's not really our problem anymore.
I'm
They'll
only
figure it out.
concerned
They'll be fine.
because I wanted to see it. I wanted to know what was happening, you know?
What you
I'd
guys
love to be a
didn't
fly on the
see
wall.
was a gelatinous cube slowly plopping down and sitting on top of the trap, now king of the dungeon.
The after credits scene.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
my time.
My time down here. Okay, you guys make it out, and most of the pirates seem to be milling around the yard right now, but on the other side of the house, from what you can tell, it looks like you'll be able to walk even pass without trace, even along the banks of the river without having to go that much deeper in. At this point, I'd like to go back to Oswald to see what he is doing. And put this here. Okay, it's Oswald versus the Space Dragon in the epic confrontation we've all been waiting for. Okay. Oz, you get the feeling this is the final showdown. You're out of continues. This thing has taken one hit. Yeah, you're letting the kitten's head out of the bag. Of course you are. Yeah, I'm not letting the kitten die in a cutscene. So, Oz, now it is your turn to make your move against this thing.
Well, like any good arcade game, Oz is going to spam A to win and just laser fire,
Okay.
aiming for the cannons that are currently charging up.
Okay, gotcha.
I can hit 3 times, right?
Yes. Hits, miss, hits. One of your lasers, the 24, hits one of the cannons and causes it to buzz, which disables it from charging further on this next turn. It takes 43 radiant damage. It is not, like I said before, it is not resistant or vulnerable to that. So it just takes the hits. You're slowly chipping away at it.
Alright, well, Oz is wishing he had ice knife prepared and was just going to go for another frostbite.
Okay. It's got to make a DC 14 con save, and it fails. It takes 24 cold damage on top of that.
And weapon attacks on its next turn are at a disadvantage.
Okay, so it is disadvantaged on its next turn. It is going to continue to make shots on you. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 2 of those will hit. You can shield 1. Do you want to shield the higher one? What is it? +5? So you can get a total of 21 AC. Okay, so this one will hit.
Okay.
For 11 force. Wow, it rolled really low on that. So the dragon takes 11 force.
Concerning that that's low.
Yeah, I mean, he's a boss. He does big hits. And these shmup games, you typically take 1 hit and die. Okay, so since this is moving faster, he's going to move this way and try to do some cool boss tactics by moving slightly to the left, and then the right, and then the left again. Oz,
No, it's moving right to left again.
aim at where he's going, not where he is. The words appear at the bottom of the screen next to a wizened old rabbit character. Do a barrel roll. Oz, you're reminding me more of your father each day.
Floating in the air. Is this normal?
The dragon shoulderlessly shrugs. The space dragon attempts to charge, but it cannot. Oz, since we've been with the other party for a while, let's do another round of combat, since these are going faster anyway, since it's mono v mono at this point.
Alright. Well, I guess just more spam A.
Yep. Ooh, natural 20. Okay, the other two do not hit, but you do get a natural 20, which has the amazing override power of making the other two hit because of its incredible power. You split a laser blast that is so powerful, it breaks into 3 and makes 2 additional hits in that way. So why don't we say roll damage on that top one, and then just roll damage 1 time on the other, since it'll technically be giving you 2 for the crit anyway. Okay, 25 radiant there and 18 radiant there as well. Okay, 25, that is 47, I want to say.
Doesn't, and it all doubles?
Oh, wait, no, 43.
It'd be 43.
The first one we're going to say is the double, but we're just, for RP purposes, I'm giving him an extra shot on top of that. So it's not that all 3 of them are critting, it's just in the terms of this crit, it's split into 3. Or that's just the RP we're doing. So I'm just basically giving an additional...
But I thought it was...
I was the power up and didn't
is
realize it.
radiant. That's
What's
right,
that?
sorry.
Oh, yeah,
I forgot
not...
that this wasn't like radiant.
The other space bats, the lesser space bats are.
Yeah.
But this guy does not have that. We've learned that he's vulnerable to ice so far. So that is, what is it, 43 total? Yes. Okay.
43, yeah.
Okay. So he takes another sizable hit, and you can now see he is not bleeding, but since he is a mechanical in nature, he is leaking oil and sputtering out of some of his engines. At this point, it looks like he is in trouble. He's going to try to say, how does frostbite work? The first weapon attack or all weapon attacks on that turn?
I gotta reread.
The next weapon attack roll it makes before its turn ends. Okay, all of its attacks are weapon attacks. So it's going to do a forever beam with disadvantage. 9, that's good. It misses. Now with normal advantage, it will try again. 18 should hit, but you can shield that. And 20.
Yeah, Oz is gonna dodge. We'll dodge the 20, I guess.
Okay, so this one will hit for 17 force damage to your dragon. Bringing you down to 172. At this point, he is no longer disadvantaged. But he is going to set up another charge. At this point, you see he begins to glow with an evil... well, I guess he's beginning to glow with an evil purple energy. Purple being the evilest color. You feel like whatever's going to happen is going to be a major attack next.
Oh no, he's glowing purple. Either his attack's gonna be really whimsical or it's gonna be really bad.
Okay.
Can you tell by the type of purple?
it's too ambiguous. All right, why don't we do one more round while we're here? He's gonna try to line himself up with you as best as he can without getting into this portal. And Oz, yeah, you can go another round.
Oz just remembered something he can do. He's probably gonna use his Dragon Breath spell to get some better ice damage off on it. Then have Dragon, spam A to win.
Oh, you mean you can give the space worm?
He just has to...
Are you giving the space worm Dragon Breath or yourself?
I mean, he's gonna use. That doesn't matter in this scenario.
I guess you're right. Yeah, I forgot if it could be transferred like that. I feel like you did transfer it to Ronnie before.
Yeah, it's touched to a willing creature.
Gotcha. Okay.
So he could do it on himself or the worm.
Okay, cool. All right. So what would you like to do first?
He'll Dragon Breath, have that hit for. I guess he has to swoop in so he gets within 15 feet.
Right.
So swoop in to there, and then he'll swoop back out.
Okay. And to clarify, are you giving it to him or yourself? Because if you give it to...
He's giving it to the worm.
Okay, he's giving it to the worm. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, since you cast that spell, now the worm can use that on him, and you've imbued it with Frost Breath.
Yep.
Okay. So do I need to make a save?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, Dex saving throw. It's not the dragon's strong suit. What is the, what's the DC on this? 14?
Oz's save is 14, yes.
11, it fails. All right, what happens to this thing?
Oh, not too bad.
Okay. So yeah. So this thing takes 13 damage, but because it is frost, it is going to take double that, and it takes a 26 damage from this thing. Okay. Would you like to move at all again?
Yeah, Oz would like to move back his remaining 45 feet.
Okay.
Make that linger so I can actually see where I'm going.
It should auto linger, I think. Okay. At this point, the dragon has reached maximum charge, and he is going to blast out a gigantic goblin smoothie making ray. This thing is capable of obliterating anything. It opens its mouth and aims it right towards you. And despite your distance, this thing seems to reach from one side of the screen to the other. In order to avoid this, you've got to make a dex save with that dragon. Does dragon have Space Worm? Does he have...
Yeah, he has Dex. If this fails, is Oz able to use his luck point for the dragon?
Yeah. Fail.
I
Oh my
using
god.
that luck point?
Natural 1, yeah. Use that luck point. How much luck you got?
That last one, but I also have an inspiration that I've been holding on to if I need it. And
right.
technically the birthday dice.
Oh, yeah. Okay, 17. With 17, you pass, and this gigantic 10-foot wide, 100-foot long laser shoots past you, and you narrowly avoid it, dodging out of the way. The boss starts to cackle and malevolently cough smoke at you. Now you see the full extent of its power.
Its mouth is open. Aim for inside the mouth.
Okay. Do you want to shoot it again?
Of course.
All right, let's do it.
I accidentally hit the back button on my mouse. Give me a second. I need to reopen.
Dude, I do that all the time. Yeah. That's the worst. Meanwhile, the others are trudging through the swamp, heading back to town right now. The kitten trying to claw at Kel all the while. Have you guys decided?
Do you think Oz is still in the mansion?
I'm really worried about that. Are we gonna have a stage rescue mission?
What if he just like pops back into Scorch's office?
Right? He doesn't usually blink, like disappear and then come back far away.
Are you guys walking through the deep swamp, or are you walking through the outskirts?
I guess the outskirts, if we're all super, traceless and passing.
There's no one looking for you right now, and you have passed without trace, so there doesn't seem like there's any impediments. As you spend about a good half hour making your way back to town, eventually you make it there. All right, Oz, did you get your things back open?
Yep. Oz is
Okay.
ready to spam A again.
Okay, spam it. Okay, that is a hit, a miss, and a hit. Roll 2 damages. Okay, 17. Okay, that is a 30 damage to it. Takes another sizable blow. Still sputtering, but getting chipped away. Oz, would you like to do any additional of your own spells on it? Remember, you might need to move closer to get into range.
Is Oz able to use his action to use Dragon Breath again?
I think
It
that
does
would
last a
be
minute.
the... You had the dragon use its action to do lasers.
Okay, so it didn't matter who I used it on. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well, Oz is gonna go Frostbite then.
Okay.
'Cause
Frostbite is 60,
that's
right?
the
So you need to move in
disadvantage.
10. Okay. What is that? Dex save?
Frostbite should be a con save.
Con save.
And he takes half of the saves.
Right. Okay, he saves, so he's not disadvantaged, but he takes 4, and that means 8 for him. So he takes an additional 8 damage on top of that. As you guys are fighting, you see the portal next to you start to rupture and act like it's beginning to seal itself up. Quickly, Oz! We must use that portal to return you home. Finish the boss. Become the Dragon King.
Okay, I got this. You shoot faster, right? Yeah?
Sure, I can try. But I will have to sacrifice some of my health in order to do so. Are you sure?
Oh wait, no, we don't have another continue though.
If you...
Wait, maybe I have one in my bag. Let me look. Oz is digging through his bag. Pulling out art objects and shiny stones, see if any of them look kind of like continue.
Down below, a space goblin is trying to eat a sandwich, but an anvil falls out of Oz's bag and smashes the sandwich out of his grip. No. I can do it, Oz. Just let me charge my power. It'll allow you to double attack.
Are you sure? Are you okay with that?
I'm willing to sacrifice anything to win this level.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, he's gonna take 30 points of damage here. And he's going to charge it up, so now you can fire, you can multi-attack with 6 forever beams. Or not forever beams, your equivalent of those.
Laser fire.
Laser fire.
Never beams.
Yeah, for sometimes beams.
For never beams.
Is it Space Dragon's turn or?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So 3 more pew pews.
Yes. Miss, hits. And then you can fire 3 more because you're charged up now. Okay, all right. So 4 of those, no, 3 of those hits. Half hit,
I
half
don't know
miss.
if that worked out really well. You seem to just take a damage.
Well, first we have to roll damage to see if it turned out well, you know?
Roll.
Oh,
roll.
42 plus
Wait, like a bread
15.
roll? Is there bread rolls after this?
There could be many bread rolls when you are Dragon King. All right, that's 56 damage to him. You see him coughing and sputtering now. He's barely able to keep flying at this point. All of his jet engines are smoldering and smoking. You still have an attack left of your own, Oz.
Should I keep hitting it with spells? Should I throw something at it?
Follow your heart. Only it can tell you the way.
My heart? Oz sticks his hand down his shirt, pulls out a water skin.
No,
I mean, this
that's
was
just
real close to it.
That's just some water. It's useless.
It's never useless. And
I drink star
Oz is going
beams.
to Oz is going to catapult an open water skin at the dragon.
Okay.
He said heart. That's what's close to his heart. And also,
Okay.
Ruthie suggested it in chat, and I thought it would be funny.
Okay, fine.
The only creature that Oz would sacrifice a water skin for.
Yep, he'll be down to 19.
Okay, so you're catapulting at it. What does it have to do?
Dex save.
Oz, before you do this, you must use your most powerful weapon. The power of a Wishmaster's heart. Please, wish with all your heart that this will kill the dragon.
I thought my most powerful thing was dance.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well,
I mean, I could try.
we can dance
Do the
later.
witch
Yes, do a dance of wishcraft.
dance.
Okay. If I fall off, please catch me.
I'll think about it.
Timidly try to stand upon the dragon and do a dance of wishcraft.
All right, make a performance roll. Ah, 15. Okay. As you are dancing, the power of your fervent wish to defeat the boss circles around the catapult spell, causing the water skin to freeze into ice. It zooms forward into the dragon's mouth and explodes. Let's see how it does on this save, though. 2. It explodes, obliterating the dragon's head completely, leaving only an explosion of frosty particles which create snow-like effects all around. You've done it! Oz, you've done it! You truly are the Dragon King!
Do I get a hat or something?
You get better than hat. Here, take this. As it starts to grumble, one of the horns pops off of its head. And it lands in your
It's not
palm.
gonna be in my nightmares.
There, take that. Whenever you need me, summon me with your heart's fervent wish, and I shall come for you. Once per day, some restrictions apply.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Not on buses, right? Because those are scary.
He flies directly towards the portal. We've done it! We've fully completed level 1!
Wait, does that mean I have to wake up now?
What do you mean, wake up? All of this really happened. He flies through the portal. Suddenly, above you guys,
everyone notices.
yeah, everyone in town looks up as a deafening like break the sound barrier kind of noise appears above you, and you see a giant, horrifying space worm appear in the sky above with some small bird creature on its back. You guys now being outside the being outside the vicinity of this of the castle now, and just familiar enough with the weirdness that is all around you, recognize that this has to be Oz. And sure enough, you hear the dragons shout, "Remember me and call on me as needed!" And Oz, flying and hovering down from about 300 feet above, lands gently next to the party as they emerge from the swamp, staring upward with concern at whatever is happening.
Oz is waving goodbye to the dragon. Jim? He said his name was Jim, right?
Goodbye!
Like, Ronnie like tackled other people to like be like, get down.
What was that? Did you see that? What the hell was that? But a crowd is gathered, and they're all staring up at now where there is nothing but some wispy cumulus cloud streaks where it looks like something broke through the heavens momentarily and disappeared.
Guys, I think the grog kicked in. I think I saw a hallucination. Please tell me no one else saw it.
Holy shit, I saw it too. What the hell was that?
Kelligan's just gonna look at Way and be like, do I even want to ask? Do we even, like... Do we just let it go at this point?
Well, don't look at it be like it was me. Wait, you saw it, Ja. Fuck, you saw it too.
Ronnie takes Oz, puts him on their head again. Oh, cool. New friend.
Where'd you guys come from?
I mean, we've been here.
Okay. Where did that come from?
Well, that's the question. Is that your friend that just came by?
Yeah, that's Jim. He gave me a thing.
Great.
What drugs did you just take? I want some too.
But
I
what?
need a drink.
Ronnie starts walking back towards the prison. Great. Fantastic. What did he give you, Oz?
Hey, this, and he just holds up the horn. He gave one of his horns. It was kind of disturbing how it fell out of his head.
Well, now I guess we have two.
We have three. We have the Triceratops horn, we have Scorch's
We have
horn,
three.
and we have this horn. We should
Oh,
probably
we
mark
could-
them down so we don't get them confused.
We could summon the Triceratops for the naughty fight. Nothing will go wrong there.
I hope it can swim many, many miles. Yeah, as you finish sharing what happened between the two of you guys, the two different groups, I guess Oz and the dragon and the rest of the party. Oz, you notice that Kel is holding a new kitten displacer creature.
Does Oz know this?
Maybe not. No, he doesn't.
I guess not.
I mean, Finn told you, but you might have thought it was part of a dream.
Oz looks kind of addled. Like he looks like he's maybe overstimulated is the correct way of saying it.
Oz is coming down.
Yeah, Oz is coming down right now. He's not going to be quite as easy to have stuff register and stay in there. All right. So what would you guys like to do next?
Should we just head back? Finn, could you make us maybe look not bloody and stuff? And we just head back,
right.
maybe hear a little bit about where you've been. Bounces Oz on their head. Get this one, nods uncertainly at the displacer beast. We should have maybe taken something for it. We'll find something. We'll find something. Something to eat.
Why don't we just scrape off some of the bits still on the way?
I am still covered in meat. Yeah.
Great.
You know.
Okay.
No, you washed it
Covered
off
in-
in the river.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have any more chunks on me.
No, it all
torso?
washed away.
Oh yeah, we were submerged. I got the nubby.
Actually, the displacer kitten dropped the nubby in the Chimera
But I
room.
picked it back up.
He
I
picked
wanted
it
to
up.
clean up after myself.
Mm,
It's in the VOD.
is it?
It is. It
They
happens.
will
did
be.
specify that they're
Yes.
picking it up.
He
I
explicitly
heard
said
it.
to make it seem like we hadn't left a trace of ourselves, and then we left a bunch of indications.
Fair enough. I don't really care. It doesn't matter that.
It is
Who
in the
cares?
VOD. It was said.
Yeah, whatever. It don't matter. None of this matters. It's all just silliness.
I'll see you in court.
Yeah, you still
D&D
have the
court.
useless nub that you keep finding uses for. That I'm pretty sure had dropped all poison out of it before, but I still made you take damage with it now. It don't matter. This is all TBD.
I'm gonna use
It's
it
all
against the
beta
big bad evil
tested.
guy.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
you
whatever.
wait.
It kills him. And a space dragon appears and it kills him too.
Your Honor, we imaginary picked up the imaginary thing.
Okay, so you're heading back to the tavern now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, look at
Okay.
that. Thick.
Oh wow, oval.
Okay, after some time, you guys make it back. By the time all is settled down, it's probably around 1 p.m. now. You guys bring the kitten in. Tavian is very curious about it. Never seen a cat like that before. Polly gets out some milk for it and tries to give it some sliced meat. It turns up its nose at that until Tavian starts cooking something special for it. It seems very interested in that. It takes a liking to Tavian immediately. And he seems to like this as well. You guys are able to take a short rest now if you need it.
I mean, yeah, why not? Would it count as a short rest activity to go see if I can find more of that weird catnip?
Weird catnip. I don't remember where you got that before.
It was like near the edge of the forest where Eddie had run off to.
Oh, yeah. That might take a little bit longer than an hour.
I'll do that later then.
Okay. So yeah, you guys getting the benefits of a short rest. Use your hit dice. Remember, you get half your hit dice back on a long rest. And yeah, after a while, you guys feel newly rested and recuperated. Well, Fabian's gonna pop out of Way's head to join the party for a bit. Well, it seems like whatever you've got planned, you better start getting it into motion. Now, this one, he points at Kalkan, his cover is broken.
Yeah, I wasn't so stoked about them learning that I'm druid, you know, that was kind of big stealth tactics.
Well, how does it feel to be a wanted criminal?
You
if
might
you
need
need
to
any
coach me on that
tips.
way.
Yeah, he points to Way.
I give finger guns to Cal, and I'm like, crime buddies.
Ronnie shifts uncomfortably.
I feel like we just lived like 3 days in like a few hours. What were we supposed to do? Oh, right. We wanted to go to the Under Tavern.
So, bad news. Scorch knows that we want to go to the Under Tavern, but if he did still remember after the rat incident, he is going to try and send more guards to guard that location, so we are going to start to figure out where the hell it is.
True. Maybe Tuck's girlfriend knows like a super secret way in also.
Yeah,
But
like
the
an
guards-
employee entrance.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
should
where
we go
is-
find Tuck?
Tuck. Yeah.
I will probably find him in one of these rooms with his girlfriend. Won't shut up about it.
Okay, well then
I don't
that's
think-
your
I
job,
don't
think
Kel.
that's
Go get
here.
him.
Wait,
I
why
don't
me?
think he
I
spends
thought he
time
goes to
here.
his girlfriend's place.
I think he just likes to be in the field.
Hell yeah.
I thought that slide said that they come by here for lunch like about now-ish.
You just inventing
yeah,
that so it conveniently happens.
Well, you
I
said
remember
midday. You said midday, and it's 1 p.m.
Did I ever say that? I literally
I
don't know.
remember
if
you
It's
I-
saying
in
that.
the vibe.
Legit.
No, you can't pull this Bill and Ted bullshit on me.
You said.
I
Sorry.
turned to Polly and I'm like, have you seen Tuck around here anywhere?
Well, he's been sort of hit or miss ever since he started dating Lyria. But I'd suppose you could check around her place or maybe around
Do you know where?
that bar where she performs.
Do you know where her place might be? We're trying to find the place where she works.
Does she perform? Oh, sorry.
Her
No, you
There's
house.
go.
another.
I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's on the other side of the river.
Over by the Yoho Chateau?
Yeah, maybe. He did say he had to cross the bridge to get there.
Okay. That
We can have a
does narrow
look-see.
it down.
Does it?
If you want to stop by the Under Tavern, I've heard tell from some drunken sailors in here and there that I think it's underneath the docks. I haven't been myself, so I can't recommend it, but that's generally where I think they say they come from.
Okay.
Under the docks. How? Like under the water?
You know, I was gonna guess that it was under a tavern, but no, under the docks makes sense for like a pirate thing.
Right.
Well, it could just be the pathway to get there. I think it's definitely underground somewhere, but I think there isn't at least one entrance that way. Could be other entrances too. Not entirely sure.
Ronnie shakes water out of their hair a little bit. Well, we're good at water tunnels.
Everybody make an intelligence save. Real quick.
+4 bonuses, gang.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, everyone make a dex save to see if Ronnie gets gross water all over you.
Dirty brown water.
Dirty brown water.
So the lowest roll is a 14.
Yeah, it's weird because all the DC for all saves when you guys are grouped up goes up by 4 for some reason. Anyway,
Mysteriously.
Way, you remember from that time you were roughhousing with Tuck that when you guys first spotted Lyria, which you assume is this might be only the first or second time you've heard her name. She was sort of like in this general area over here. And if she often performs at the Under Tavern, maybe that is a clue that perhaps the entrance is in that general vicinity. But it doesn't bring you closer to finding her place. At this point, you're sort of at a crossroads. You can either continue to ask around to try to find her home, or you can try to head over there or take some other course of action to kill time. It is still early in the day. However, you do have plans that may be time sensitive, and at least one of you is under suspicion right now.
Does Kel still get his wild shapes back after a short rest? Is that a thing, or
I
am I
do.
making that up?
No, you're right.
Hey.
Okay, so you could wild shape, and then we could just, mosey on over to the beach.
True.
That is
We
true.
might find them there too. Lyria and Tuck.
I could also just disguise myself. I have that as a free spell.
You do. You could be Bilkhaven interrogating us and keep the ruse alive.
My God.
I'm not quite sure about my acting chops. Like, I don't think I'm as good as you are, but you know, I'd be down to try.
You just gotta be gruff and mean.
Well, counterpoint, if we're looking to go into the Under Tavern, I don't think people would trust us if we're hanging around Milkhaven.
True. Yeah, that would look weird. Also, Milkhaven is currently chasing down Cal. Yeah. No, I see it.
Remind me
Telling you,
again,
so
what
many
is it that
Milkhavens in this
you
town.
what is it that you hope to accomplish when you get in there? Looking for allies, is it?
Looking for allies, looking for anything, any kind of advantages.
Understood. And can I perhaps take a look at that horn of yours? I'm a bit curious. No, not the one you show me every night, Way.
Gross.
Way?
I mean, he does have that cool Triceratops horn.
Yes, that is absolutely the one that Fabian is mentioning in front of mixed company, adults and minors.
Oh, only some of them
I
can
mean,
hear
what else
you.
would it be?
Still a minor.
How can I tell? He's lied about his age.
He's
That's
bird
hardly
kid.
my fault.
Bird kid.
But the age of adulthood in this realm is, you see Fabian in your head pull up a giant, like, haphazardly sculpted together book that says Show Bible, and it's just like a lot of shit crossed out. It looks like a real piece of shit. You become an adult at 12 in this universe. It says right here. He's just
Still
written it
don't
in
know
with
if Oz
crayon.
is 12 or not.
Wait, do we need to get the voice in your head registered?
Yeah,
I think I need an
What does
adult.
that mean?
he,
No, wait, I
The
didn't
whole
mean it
table
like
just
that.
goes quiet.
Oh, God. This is the stakes I go to win an argument. You know what? Fine. I'm not helping anymore. If you need me, I'll be in my room. You hear him slam something inside of Way's head.
Yeah, Way kind of flinches.
Way forgets how to
Mm.
chew.
In your head.
Way smells burnt toast.
the princess is moody today, huh?
All right, so what do you guys want to do?
Are we going there to look for allies?
Yeah, I think so.
Or just scope the place out, see if there's anything there that can benefit us. People keep talking about the Under Tavern like it's pretty cool. Worst comes to worst, we could make a little bit of money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we just do have, I feel like, a bunch of things going on right now. So if we think it's going to be helpful more than all of Oz's new friends, it's worth checking out, but
I mean, the more friends, the merrier, right? We're going up against a dude with an army, so...
Well,
Yeah.
I'm trying
What
to
do we have
think.
to offer in exchange for their help?
they don't have to be under anymore.
Yeah, glory,
Sunlight.
they can be in the, over tavern instead if they want.
They can make a better, like, just tavern on the docks. You know, that's pretty good. Get a little mojito on the beach.
Or we can set them up with, Coco Cabana and, That's an off-the-rails idea, never mind. I'm thinking
You
too big.
still need to invest in Coco's Cabana.
Yeah, and I mean,
wonder
if
we
we
could get other
release
big Kev to
the...
help us.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, if other big Kev learns that his long-lost brother's in town looking for him, he might want to help.
That's really true. You've been super convincing at playing other big Kev so far.
If we find another big Kev, we agree that Oz is biggest Kev, right?
Yeah, I think that's a rule.
Seems
I think
legit.
Big Kev would like being called Biggest Kev, yeah.
As you guys are talking, you hear the soft padding of feet coming down the stairs, and Eddie enters the room. Eddie takes one look at the displacer kitten and immediately starts hissing. The displacer kitten
Eddie,
starts
what's wrong?
hissing
What are
as
you
well.
hissing at? Oh, where's the other hissing coming from?
Eddie, we brought you a new friend.
Ronnie starts hissing quietly.
Oh no.
There's a new friend.
Wade goes to sit at the bar and avoid the bloodbath.
Yeah, ditto. Except she's watching the blood.
the Eddie stalks over towards the displacer kitten. Everyone in the room is turning to look as these two cats look like they're about to size each other up and fight. The displacer kitten lashes out with its half-formed tentacles, trying to be a force, and hits or hisses and makes a little yelping roar at Eddie. Eddie gets close and just starts sniffing at it. And before Eddie knows it, the displacer kitten has lashed out with its tentacles, striking Eddie. Eddie
No.
yelps.
Ronnie uses their reaction to mitigate this, so that like
as you start to use your reaction, Eddie rises 3 feet off the ground, hovering in the air, surrounded by a pink plasma energy. A tendril of which wraps around you, Ronnie, and forces you backwards to where you were. Another tendril leaps out and grabs the displacer kitten, and then tips him over so his butt is in the air and smacks him on the butt, and then tosses him down semi-playfully. Then Eddie lowers and licks his paw. The displacer kitten's ears flatten, and he runs behind you, Kel. Then Eddie carefully struts out the door.
That's new.
Oh, I mean, it's important for cats to assert dominance, right?
Ronnie
Honestly,
throws
yeah.
up.
I'm gonna kneel down and make sure that the kitten is doing all right, but I guess it's more about the tone of my voice than like the actual words I'm saying, and be like, "That's a friend. You don't attack friends."
Make an animal handling roll.
I'm not gonna say anything before I roll it.
20.
Oh!
Dirty 20. The kitten looks like shocked, like the fabric of its entire existence has just unraveled before it. And it starts pawing at your leg, and you instinctively understand that it seems to want to go back in the sack.
I'll chuckle and put her back in the sack to stew and sulk for a bit.
It's not really sulking. It looks like a baby. It looks like it's acting its age for the first time. It's sort of like cuddling next to you and like carefully watching the door to see if that thing ever comes back.
You guys will get along in time. I know you will. But in the sack you go.
And on that lovely bit of parenting, that's where we're going to end things for tonight. Thank you so much to everybody who stopped by tonight. We're going to raid out to Sconebone, I believe. You should be on. Let me double check that. Yes, he is. And that was certainly an exciting Space Dragon encounter. We had some kitties. We had some chimeras. Those are kind of 1/3 kitties. And I think we had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. Hopefully it wasn't too much of a hassle for everyone to be switching back and forth between those scenarios. We normally don't do that, but you can see how doing it regularly, splitting the party, can create crazy situations. But that was really just following through a natural 20 to its crazy conclusion. So should we have the audience name the displacer kitten in a poll? Maybe. I would think we should give Kel the opportunity to name it too, because he's the animal guy. He doesn't have a pet.
Appreciate it, thank you.
But if they pay me money, they can.
Name an NPC.
If they
500
pay
bits
more than
only.
Oddish is willing to pay, then yeah, they can name it. Its name is Stupid Oddish. Oh God. Why?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that would not be. But if they gave me $50, I would say that it kind of has to be. Though it doesn't make any sense why Oddish would, or Kelken would name it Stupid anything. Its name is Biddy McBitface. Yeah, Biddy's. its name is Twitch subscriber 602. All right. Let's raid over to Scone Bone. Thank you very much, everybody. And yeah, we'll be back sometime this weekend with more Battletoads. That game is... You know what? That game's no problem because it's better than Ghouls and Ghosts, which really ruined my entire life. So screw you, Ghouls and Ghosts. You're a hard game, but now we're going to go over to Scone Bone. I'm not sure what he's playing right now. We'll figure it out. All right, guys. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
I
Okay, rating out. Rating out, rating out, rating out.
That was a lot of fun.